now tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear.
You know how to be real. Yo.
B made that beat.
Drinking my cup got me seeing double. Ain't no love in these streets, nigga gotta hustle. I pull up in that 90s and Chevy bubble. Had to sell it, the young niggas stayed in trouble. Problems I had, I worked out on my own. The way that I am, I just blame on my zone. Young nigga not really home. My grind didn't got out the hole. So everything except my soul. I used to work out the field. I used to pray for a deal. Niggas don't know what it takes to be real. The fact I'ma get you, you square. Nigga, we out on the deal. I told my mama I'm gonna be the one. Look at me now, nigga, up on the sun. Go up my cell, let them know I'm from. Worry about the pistol, the son of a gun in my face. Are you seeing my pain? How the money get made? Oh, tryna get saved. And that's why me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way. Me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way. Look at my face. Are you seeing my pain? How the money get made? Oh, tryna get saved. And that's why me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way. Me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way. Still in the hood, I pull up, it's all long. Back on the block, reminisce what it was. I never bang with my niggas in blood. They made my dog, them my motherfucking blood. But you would send me to make all them runs. Now the young nigga that done. Looking at matches in Beverly Hills, but I still can't forget that I come from the slum. See my dog for 48. Can't say shit, it's open case. Chains on me like open safe. Nigga been eating out all the way. Real bad bitch down Georgia State. Now tell her pull up, she on the way. Nigga want smoke and we on the way. But me and my dog going all the way. Look at my face. Are you seeing my pain? All the money get made. Oh, tryna get saved. And that's why me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way. Me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way. Look at my face. Are you seeing my pain? All the money get made. Oh, tryna get saved. And that's why me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way. Me and my dog going all the way. Pipe this shit up all the way.
And they look my direction. I know, but I don't answer stupid at questions. I pay someone shoot up your coop in a second, and by myself I kill your crew in a session. I'm arrogant, I got your group in discretion. They heard about me, yes it's true. I'm a legend. I'm needing the kings, and I'm true, and I'm peasant. I agree with you. Oh, nigga black and my Louis is red. Sleeping on me, I shoot you in your head. 30 but only put 2 in your head. You acting like Devo, I beat you like Craig. I can surely eat you like an egg. Bitch in the game, I'm inflicting pain. My nigga got money, we dripping the same. Whoever gon' kiss me, I KO them. Swag all saying, I take off like Quavo them. This is my city, I'm busting that tourist. Flying the shit, ain't no fucking the store. This nigga, my flow like a crown, they digging it. Let off the rounds, start ripping your ligaments. Only thing I wanna talk is percentages. Gun in your mouth, you can't finish your sentences. Elfin will knock your security over. I make you rewrite your material over. Kill these niggas. Kill these niggas. Kill these niggas. Kill these gang. Kill these lame. Kill these niggas. Kill these niggas. Yeah, talk about money, you're making a lot. Got your whole swallowing pina colada. Talking to robbers, fuck with me, I get you off by tomorrow. The type of shoes I got on ain't got no laces. Hey man, the city, you're making donations. CAG, we do not tolerate faking. The competition, they already aching. I'm after the throne, it's all for the taking. They ask who I am, I say fucking amazing. Playing in your mouth, that's what you chasing. You bitch, you do not need my qualifications. Shout out the pants that I'm wearing a real. Take out that money, it's already flipped. Fuck competition, they already killed. I have you licking that strawberry milk. I'm gonna kill these niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these niggas. Kill these guys. Kill these lines. Kill these niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these niggas.
Oh, you've been waiting all day for this. Put it in your face, you can't resist. So good you wanna pay for it. That's why you call me your love favorite. That's why I always be a little favorite. I got what he wants and he know it. Spend time on the stuff, yeah, he focused. keep it somewhere that he's floating. I ride it, he ride, and we rollin'. Yeah. So you've been waiting all day for this. Put it in your face, you can't resist. So then you wanna pay for it. That's why you call me your love favorite. That's why I always be a little favorite.
What's up? All my truckers out there, I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely, okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m., waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492, Burger 495, Breaker 49, Burger 49. We've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out.
Paint your mind on a damaged canvas. Your heart is my main campus. Hey. I can't go on without you. Everything around me looks bland. I don't know, I'm scared of it. Stories whispering in the wind. I take from it as much as I can stomach. Remind yourself you're working for something. You wouldn't be doing this all for nothing. No, free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. I don't wanna hear about who died inside the club. I just wanna know why it's so hard to show some love. Wonder if they know Fat Tone died of thug. Wonder if they know Jimi Hendrix died of drugs. Life ain't what it seems to be on TV all the time. Every song's a poem, doesn't always have to rhyme. Draw a bigger picture for coloring in the lines. It's important to paint your portrait before you die. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate. Vibrate higher. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate. Vibrate higher. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta. Kisua que onda tu robane muito tempo. Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I got it.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta. Okay, I'm at these niggas' neck. Yeah, bitch, I done came up on a check. Feeling like an S up on my chest. It's the best of the best. Attitude on Kanye West. Give a fuck if a nigga feel pressed. I guess it just was time for it. I grinded for this shit, so I'ma die for it. My bitch mad, I ain't really got no time for it. I see some snakes in the grass with my lawnmower. And I know I got a couple bitches mad cause they never should've slept on it. Get it, bitch, the real, but I probably should've crept on it. Stayed down with the plug till they tried to step on it. Learning how to grow, finna run me up a check on it. Had to give my people what they asking for. It's time to hit the road, I'm tryna add it up. I'm way above average, I'm a 1-to-1. If you ask me, most of these niggas whack as fuck. So when you see me out, don't dab me up. I don't wanna talk, nigga, wrap it up. I need a little space, bitch, back it up. And please don't ask me to pass the blunt, cause I don't really fuck with y'all and all that fake love. You would've thought that Drake invited me on tour. When I had it all, that's when I needed more. But I can't take it with me, so what I keep it for? And I'm feeling like I need to smoke a blunt right now. Feeling like I need to pour a cup right now. Feeling like I need a bad bitch with the ass like the sun, cause I really wanna fuck right now. Sorry that I'm blunt, but I don't give a fuck. I'm usually in the cut trying to roll it up. Represent the game, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah. Go get a bag. Hey. Go get a bag. Hey. Yeah. Secure the bag. I need a little free for a hobby that's bad with a body that's willing and ready to ride me. I do not pop Xanax Somali, I'm cool on the party. I'd rather just stack up this money, cause I need my lifestyle sedated. I'm just gonna run up a bag, don't care if I ever get famous. I'm probably famous soon as I invest my money in all the right places. But why even bother? I might just get rich and go out like Hammer from living too lavish. Pop out like Kim K or Ray J on camera, or go on IG like Bow with a challenge. None of this matters, hold up, I'm rambling. Honestly, I'm just gonna take care of my family. I don't got time for the bullshit, I won't do much interviews. I don't like answering questions, and no, I don't freestyle, I write this shit. The game needed content, so I put some time in it, searching for growth and enlightenment. I've been with the shits, but I gotta move consciously. Fuck niggas watching, fuck niggas plotting, fuck niggas trying to get all of my pockets. Fuck niggas keep handing out their opinions before. Fuck nigga, all I got is problems. Look at me, mama, I'm popping. I did this for us, I miss my little sister and little brother. Pa just came home, even though he wasn't there for me. That's still my dog and I love him. Bag of the gas and I'm rolling it up. Illest nigga living and I'm dope as fuck. Represent your game, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah, go get a bag. Hey, yeah, go get a bag. Yeah, secure the bag. Hey, still don't happen, nigga. MLB,
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you're thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Make this make sense. Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all been? It's y'all very best friend, 2-Bar Baby in this house. Hey, good morning. How y'all doing out there? It's your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka Uni the Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your wake up call. I am your alarm clock. I am your reason to start the day. That's right. I am the Hood Unicorn, and I'm starting off my day with Make This Make Sense, y'all. The more and more I scroll through social media, the more and more what Alix said a couple of days rings true for me. That my generation, the crack babies, and if you don't know what a crack baby is anybody born between 1980 and 1999. Us crack babies, we are digital and analog.
but we started out in a digital world. We started out writing our notes on paper. We started out playing past, you know, do you like me, circle yes or no. Like, we started out so different than these Percocet babies. Percocet babies are, you know, 2000 to now. Percocet babies are the ones that are being born with teeth. Percocet babies are the ones that eat the inside of the couches. Like, y'all know a Percocet baby when you see a Percocet baby, okay? Percocet babies talk too much. They do too much. They just give and keep giving and keep giving. And I'm like, TMI. I don't even think Percocet babies know what TMI is at this point, but y'all giving out too much information. I need Glorilla to come to the front of the congregation. Like, I didn't even plan on starting my day off like this, but as I was getting the show started, I'm just scrolling, you know, just to see what happened overnight, to see if anything I need to know about. And Glorilla is just like, she's doing it for me, but not in a good way. Glorilla is the epitome of, you know, your mama gonna see this, right? Or you know your daddy and your granny can read this, right? And she don't give a fuck. The newest thing from Glorilla is she has posted that she only wears dark colored underwear because sometimes her underwear have shit stains in them. Excuse me, what? Like, I'm a grown ass damn woman, and I promise you, I do not have boo-boo stains in my drawers. But if I did, it's not none of y'all business. Like, at what point can we say, y'all stop talking? Stop telling people everything that's going on with you. Stop giving these people all of your life. No one deserves that much intel into your life. You're absolutely right, Red. They are the smartest dumb generation I've ever seen. Like, y'all really have to learn discretion. I get it. Y'all are doing the circuit. Y'all are working a whole bunch of different podcasts, and different radio shows. Y'all got interviews forever. Like, I get it. You get tired of telling the same story over and over again. That's why when I do my interviews, I try to have conversations with people or talk to people and ask questions that they might not have heard before. But I definitely don't want to ask you what prompted this. That's my question. What the fuck did they ask her that she said, well, you know, I wear dark colored panties because I be having boo-boo stains? Like, what gave you the go ahead? Where was your PR manager? Like, there's usually a PR manager. If you really are a good artist like that and you got a team, there's usually a PR manager somewhere that's like, we're not gonna say no, we're not talking about that. And we're not going to talk about this. Like, they need to start prepping Glorilla and being like, listen, don't tell them that. Like, stop it. Because I am confused. Also going through the internet, y'all need to explain to me what's on Governor Kemp's mind. Because I really don't believe in any part of me that Stacey Abrams would have called or declared a state of emergency. Like, maybe, just maybe, on Sunday and Monday, I'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. But as of right now, I'm still trying to figure out where are these temperatures coming from, or where not coming from, because I see the screen. I see that we got a cold front coming in from the wherever and gonna go past the mirror. I get it. I see it. But sir, saying that it's gonna be negative 2 degrees outside tonight, where it's literally 50 degrees outside right now. that's a lot of drop without some rain or something else. Like, we need something that's gonna bring that cold in. And now y'all got the kids talking about it's gonna snow for Christmas. I don't know about y'all, but I'm from up north, and I'm telling you right now, even if it does snow for Christmas, it's gonna be a slushy. Like, this ain't about to be no it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Like, it's not about to be no Caucasian Christmas outside. Not in Georgia, not in Atlanta. Maybe if you keep going north, maybe up in the Georgia mountains, maybe up in them sundown towns, them places where the population of the city is 25. But here in the city of Atlanta, I don't see it happening. And maybe that's just me, and I'm off. But as of right now, I am very confused by you guys. And it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, I'll watch and wait. I will watch and wait. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you slept well last night. I hope you were warm. I was. I sleep under a weighted blanket. That bad boy is absolutely amazing. It is my best friend. But I will be honest, I think it's messing with me. And what I mean is, like, my weighted blanket is like 30 pounds. So I got 30 pounds just laying on top of me. And I think it's starting to like do something to my shoulders or whatever. Like, I think it's crushing my body. And my body is like, this is an exceptional amount of weight to be trying to hold up in the middle of the night. But I don't give a damn, because without it, I don't feel like I'm having a warm hug. Like, without it, I don't feel like I'm a tosser and a turner. Like Tina. That was funny. And I toss and turn all night, and so the weighted blanket really prevents that because it's so heavy. So I get better sleep at night with my weighted blanket, right? So I'm not getting rid of it. I don't care how bad my body feels. Just give me some gift certificates to the spa. I'll fix this later. But as of right now, I'm riding in this blanket because that's my friend. That is my friend. And I still have enough nerve to turn on a fan sometimes, but still be underneath that blanket, because I will not stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Stop it. No. Not doing it. Rodney Watson said it's raining hard and cold in Charlotte. You all the sunshine we got. Good morning, fam. Good morning, Rodney. Look, Charlotte, it say North in y'all name. North Carolina. Charlotte is in North Carolina, right? Yeah. I got my demographics right. Yes, I said it with an M. I expect it to be cold up there. You up there. Like, this Atlanta, we way closer to Florida than we are to North anything. So, no, this is where you fly south for the winter. Like, all the geese come here. This ain't cold weather. Like, we get a snowstorm once every 10 to 15 years. Since I've been in Atlanta, the last 22 years, I've been here since 98. So, I've been in Atlanta for like 24, 25 years now. So since I've been in Atlanta, I've only been in two real, like, truly, this is a snowstorm. One of them was around 2001 when I was in college. Horrible snowstorm came through the city. Very bad. And then the other one was in 2011, and I remember that one because my husband's uncle and his cousin came up to visit us from Macon, and they got snowed in, and it was so close to my due date that because I was pregnant, it was so close to my due date that I was calling my doctor's office asking them if I end up having to call the ambulance to get me out, because they didn't salt our streets, and you saw the people like skidding down the street. And I live in a well, which means my street, like at one end of the street it goes up a hill, and at the other end of the street it goes up a hill, and I'm directly in the middle. So I couldn't figure out if I could get up, get up and out. And I'm calling the doctor, like, if I go into labor and I call 911, are they gonna bring me to Northside Hospital, or where are they gonna take me? Because my birthing plan is at Northside Hospital. That lady was like, they're gonna take you to the nearest hospital. Where do you live? And I was like, I'm in Southwest Atlanta. She said, and they gonna take you to Atlanta Medical. Baby, the way I was so happy that Georgie waited them next couple of days, because I couldn't. Not at Atlanta Medical. Them women got attitudes. I was not gonna make it. I had to go to the baby hospital for my first baby. So yeah, there it is. Rodney talking about we only a state apart. A state is a lot. That's about what, 400 miles? That could be a big difference. And how close are you to the water? Because that makes a big difference too. I'm from Cleveland. Lake Erie blow a whole lot more cold air through the city than if you were like in the middle of Ohio. So it matters. It does matter. David Frazier said, good. I'm gonna stop saying y'all last name. I feel weird saying y'all first and last name, especially since I know some of y'all. Dave said, good morning, ladies. It's just me. Alix is on the way though. So because of the weather, the inclement weather, I really was trying to give Alix, like, don't come in. I want you to be safe. It's okay. But then I was like, it's like 50 something degrees outside. Bring your ass on. So Alix should be pulling in any moment. Now I told her I should see you around 7:30. She should be pulling in any moment now. She'll probably be here by our first segment, but Alix will be here. I know you guys missed her. I miss her too. She's my funny bunny. She'll be here shortly, okay? But thank you for telling all of us hello. Red said, too many yes men and women in their camps. Need someone to tell them no, we not doing that, or we not saying that. And if you tell them no, you're a hater. I absolutely agree with you. The clickbait, the shock factor, the let me see what I can say to get everybody talking about me. The whole idea of all publicity is good publicity. No, Glow. No, all publicity is not good publicity. And I'm going to need you to stop talking about your publicity. You see what I did there? It was funny. Somebody laughed. But no, for real. It's coming down to a point where we really do as people have to think about the fact that some discretion is necessary. As I was talking to y'all yesterday, and I was saying, I don't give you everything because that's not for you to have. I am very transparent within my life on this radio show, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that I hold to my heart that I keep to myself because it's not your bit. That's my bit. Like Tabitha say, that's my business. What's going on in your drawers? That's your business. You allowing your man to ejaculate onto your French fries, baby, that's your business. Like, every time she says something, I'm just thinking to myself, so what's the next thing she gonna tell us? Because she got a one up this. What's the next thing she gonna say? You know what I mean? Like, she gonna hit us with some Mike Tyson's, I'll eat your babies. Like, what else is next? This girl is crazy. But I would like to know, where Amaretta at? Where Amaretta? Because Amaretta came out with a real hard song. It's not Atlanta. And I haven't really heard anything else from her. Glorilla came out with a really hard ass song with FNF, right? And she followed up with like 4 bangers right afterwards. I'm not going to sit up here in front and act like I don't like Glorilla music. I'm a big Glow fan. Like I am. Tomorrow, that song Tomorrow, if you really listen to it, that's a motivational speech. Tomorrow is a motivational speech. I stand behind that because that's one. I was listening to that one day. Y'all know I've been telling y'all I've been in my dark place, and I was listening to that one day while I was door dashing and messed around and really listened to the words and was like, I need to play this like 3 times back to back to back to back because it was making me feel like, you know what? I might be down today, but I got tomorrow. Like, like it's tomorrow. Like I'll make this happen. I might be feeling bad today, but I'll be good tomorrow. But baby, like my dad said something to me a long time ago when I first started doing this radio show, and hindsight or just being a child. You know, and I don't mean being a child in age. I mean being a child as in that's my father and he see things differently than I do. He was like, it might come a time where you gonna watch or see clips and you're gonna cringe at them. Like you might want to think about what you're doing now for what when you're older. You might want to do something later and somebody gonna pull up or bring up something that you've done. I can honestly say that there have been a couple of things that I've done or watched videos from my earlier times and I've cringed a little bit. That's even one of the reasons why I'm trying to curb my cussing and not cuss as much. Because when I watch some of the videos, I'd be like, that's excessive for no reason. Like, it's just a lot, right? So I'm trying to correct that now. But some stuff you just not going to be able to get away from this. Baby, what man wants to stand next to you knowing that it's a possibility you got a little boo-boo in your pants? And have you heard of a wet wipe? And with that being said, anybody who does use wet wipes, I know that they say flushable on them, but I promise you they're not. Please dispose of wet wipes in the trash can. Do not put your wet wipes in the toilet. It eventually will come back. It might not come back today. It might not come back tomorrow. But them wet wipes, they the devil of a septic tank and of some pipes. Okay? Is there anybody out here who works on pipes? Don't do that, fellas. But is there anybody out here that works on pipes who can please like qualify the statement I just made? Because I promise you, wet wipes are not the thing to throw in your toilet. But Glorilla, I'm gonna need you to start using some wet wipes if you got boo-boo stains in your drawers, because this is just too much. Rodney talking about we just a state apart. That's a lot. Big said we sent Atlanta 2 salt trucks in 2011 after that light dusting y'all got. Light dusting? Sir, it wasn't a lot. No, it wasn't. But it was for Atlanta. It was a snowstorm being out here. And the reason why, like, again, I'm from up north, so I understand the differences in infrastructure, right? Like up north, we salt the ground before the storm. In Atlanta, they salted the ground after the storm. Stupid. You can't put salt on top of ice. You put salt on top of the cement, dumbass. But the other thing is that our electrical grid isn't necessarily set up for a real strong snowstorm. Whereas in up north, like in Ohio, I can only use Ohio as my reference because that's where I'm from. The power lines and stuff like that, they're insulated. They're able to hold on to a lot of snow and ice and not like go out and stuff. These transformers out here can't take it. They can't take it. Just little bit of cold and we in the dark. So I think that's what he's trying to be intelligent about and prepare for. But again, it's 50 something degrees outside right now, sir. And I'm not saying that's not cold, because it's cold, but it's not a state of emergency cold. Like, I don't think so. Red said, I'm a hater. I hate stupidity and I'm and intolerant of ignorance. Yeah, I'm with you, babe. This is ridiculous. Frazier said, big facts, but it's not that cold here. I'm from Michigan. And today it's a blizzard there with 45-mile winds, 2 feet of snow, and below zero temperatures. And they don't know about that lake effect snow down here. They don't. And up north, I bet you $5 in Michigan with them 2 inches of snow, that 45-mile wind. I bet you they still going to work or expecting people to go to work. Ain't nothing shut down. Ain't shit closed. They still making it shake. They still doing what they got to do. I promise you. DC it could LLS. I don't understand shorthand, bro. You got to write that out. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Let's see what else we got over here. Anybody else say anything? No. Nobody else had anything to say. Okay, well, fine then. Don't say nothing else. Good morning. We're gonna make this thing shake today, man. I got a really great show set up for y'all today. We have some nugget news, so we will be talking about WIDS. That's right. On Thursday, we are talking about my favorite plant, but it's also a great industrial crop. And we got to really pay attention to the laws of what's going and happening with it. We got to pay attention to who's getting in trouble for it and who's making money off of it. So I try to bring attention to the cannabis market as often as I can. So we will be talking about WIDS today. Also, weird science. Y'all know I absolutely love science, and I love this segment. So we will be talking weird science. Did y'all know that in Korea, I believe it's Korea, they got like 3 different birth date ages. So we're gonna talk about that because that just threw me off. Like, how are you 3 different ages? Whatever. And we also are going to have some Ask the Hood. So this is gonna be a really great show today. If you aren't tuning in, you can't hear my voice, but go ahead and send this to someone who isn't tuned in, because they need to be. Everybody else's shows right now are on repeats. Everybody else is on vacation right now. I almost was on vacation today. I almost did not come, thinking Kemp was right. I almost did not come, but I got other shows to do. So I was like, why stay in bed when you still gonna have to get up and come to work 2 hours later? What's 2 hours? Whatever. So I came on in and made sure I showed y'all some love. Let's see. We got a comment right here. DC Vincent said, when is snow bad, they shut it down now. When I was a kid in school, we went. Nowadays kids be out for anything. They err on the side of caution a whole lot more. There's been a couple of times here in Atlanta where they've shut the school system down, and parents are just like, why did y'all, what was the purpose of this? I don't understand. So, it is what it is. What is that? Better safe than sorry? Is that what it is? Are y'all feeling better safe than sorry? Because I don't know. It's whatever with me. I do have a question real quick before we go on to this first commercial break. Why do people have hiccups? Hiccups, whatever y'all call them. Why do people have hiccups? And how do I stop them from happening all the time? Because I swear for everything that is holy, my ass be having hiccups at some of the weirdest times of day. And I'm always having hiccups. And I'm like, do I need to go to the doctor and figure out if something's wrong? Am I swallowing air? Like what is causing hiccups? And the other question is, why do I yawn so much in the morning? I'm not sleepy. I mean, I'm awake. I'm dead ass awake. And I cannot stop yawning in the morning. I just think it's rude that I'm yawning while I'm on the show with y'all. And I know Google has the answers to everything, but Google don't answer right. Google don't talk back like that. I'm talking to y'all. I want to see what y'all answers are. Let me go Google why I got hiccups. Anyways, this is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. We about to go ahead and get into our first musical break of the day. And David said, when has Kip ever been right? When he ain't shut the city down for COVID and he allowed all of us to continue making money, even though Keisha Lance Bottom said Atlanta was gonna be closed. I don't want to say he was wrong or right, but I will say I was very happy to still be able to move around when the rest of the country was like still on restriction. It was like we was one of the only kids allowed to go outside and play, and everybody else was in trouble. So I mean, whether that raised the COVID count of people who caught the virus or whatnot, I don't know, but it was great for people to still be able to make money. I know I was still able to make money. We were shut down for a little bit, and then once we were able to come back into the radio station, I was in the radio station, and this is how I make my money. So I ain't gonna front. I'm glad he ain't shut the state down for that. But other than that, you right. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what Kemp be doing half the time. They don't talk about it enough for me. He's been a little secretive Sally to me, and I don't know if I like that. Eric said, I'm a garbage man and I still work. Well, we still got trash, so somebody got to pick it up. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard garbage men make good money. Like, I heard garbage men make real good money, because ain't nobody else about to pick up that shit. So I would say if I ever dated a garbage man, before you got to take a shower. Can y'all take showers at work? Like as a garbage man, can y'all like, do they have a shower facility for y'all so y'all don't leave out of there smelling like garbage? Because I don't know. Somebody said they make good money driving the truck, 120 to 175 a year. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. DC Vincent said, I'm in law enforcement, so I was working. I want to know, is it true that when it's cold outside, the crime rate go down? Like, I'm in Atlanta, so it's crime all the time. As a matter of fact, on my way in, I saw a crime scene on my way in to work this morning. But in the like up north, like New York and Michigan and Ohio, when it start getting real cold like that, do y'all still see the same amount of crimes happening? Or instead of the crimes being things like burglaries and stuff, are the crimes more domestic in the wintertime? I would really like to know that, because that seems like really DC said that's when it's the worst, is when it's cold. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought y'all sat down and shut the hell up when it's cold outside, but I guess y'all still be wilding out. David said, marijuana is $1 billion industry. I remember campaigning for 3 years in Michigan, getting signatures before we finally got 1 million registered voters to put it on the ballot. And it is. That's one of those reasons why I definitely talk about cannabis, because disproportionately African American people are being put in jail. The war on drugs is a war on Black people, but yet here we have Caucasian CEOs getting into the game, making big money. You know, a part of me hates the fact that so many celebrities, as in basketball players, musicians, and movie stars, are able to get into the cannabis game like it ain't nothing now, because they have the money to do it. But Pookie and Ray right now, who need to survive off of that cannabis money, who need to buy groceries and thinking about how cannabis money keeps our neighborhoods, whether you believe it or not. Me paying the weed man go out and buy stuff with that money. That money circulates in the neighborhood just a little bit longer. So at least in my mind it do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the conversation about cannabis as often as possible needs to be had. And not only that, laws change all the time. And when they change, if you don't know the law, then you can still get in trouble. Kemp allowing everyone to carry a gun without a permit really put some of y'all in some situations that y'all might not have thought was going to be a problem. Yeah, you allowed to carry that gun, but did you know that you have to choose between your medical cannabis card or your gun license? So that means if you get caught with that gun that you didn't have to have a permit for in Georgia, you get caught with that gun, you get caught with weed on you, now you got to charge, because weed and guns can't be together. And don't frick around. I said it, frick. Don't frick around and have cash on you too. Now you got weed, money, and guns. Bro, that's ATF. That's trifecta. You gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So knowing the laws is extremely important. As a matter of fact, today we're going to be talking about TSA laws and what you can and can't take through TSA, because there are so many states right now. I believe that last time I counted, I believe it's about 38 or 39 states that have some sort of medicinal or recreational cannabis on the books. So it's like if you traveling there or traveling away from there, you want to take your medicine with you, but can you? How can you? You know, and I want you to do it the right way. I don't want you to do it the wrong way and eventually get in trouble. And I definitely don't want you to get Brittany Gardner. Okay. So definitely respect other countries' laws more than anything. But here in America, do right. And hopefully All Hustle No Fear will help y'all stay on the up and up of that. Okay. Red said it's the same in Missouri, and David said no, crime is crime, whether doesn't change anything. Hey, if you gonna steal when it's hot, you gonna steal when it's cold. Let's see, did anybody say anything? No. But speaking of crime, let me tell y'all a story about Friday, and then I promise you I'm gonna go to break. Okay, so on Friday, after my show, I had another show, and I keep my phone on silent because I'm engineering other people's shows. And I just so happened to look down at my phone, and I got a call from my cousin saying that my son's school called her because they had called both me and my husband, and our phones were off. My phone was on silent. My husband was asleep. And somebody stole my son's phone again. This is the second time my son done got his phone stolen at school. The first time was absolutely his fault, and I had to tell him, don't be a lick, like don't be a sucker. You gotta protect yourself. My son basically put his phone down in the lunchroom and walked away and thought when he came back it was gonna be back. No, you can't do that, son. Not at all. This time though, he was going through the metal detectors. And when he put it down on a little conveyor belt or wherever they hold the phone so that you can go through, somebody picked it up and took it. And so when I went up to the school, I was just like, this ain't his fault, because he has to take that phone out. He has to take the laptop out so he can go through the metal detectors. But y'all are about to be out on break, on winter break. If they take this phone home with them, it's not coming back to this school. So the teacher's talking to me, and she's like, well, ma'am, we can't frisk the students to find the phone. And I said, I'm not asking you to frisk the students. What I'm asking you to do is to treat the students as if they are stupid, because they are. These little smart mother suckers are stupid. So you got a PA system. go ahead and put it over to PA that somebody's phone walked away from them, and that if you take the phone home with you, soon as you turn it on, it has all of the security features like Find My Phone, it's locked, and it has facial recognition. You can't get the SIM card out of it. And just so you know, an iPhone costs more than $1,000. So if you try to turn this phone on, we gonna turn on that Find My Phone app, and I'm coming to your house with APS or APD. If I come to your house with APD, you going to jail for Christmas. You going to jail. I don't care. You going to jail for Christmas. Do you know my son's phone turned up in the bathroom? Little dumbass kid. Somebody just left the phone in the bathroom. So I look, folks is crazy. They crazy. I told y'all she'd be here today. Look, there go my funny bunny. Hey, Alix. How you doing? What's up?
Good morning, y'all.
So just real quick recap, and then we about to go into some music. We talked about how Glorilla is telling way too much business. Have you heard the newest Glorilla statement?
Remind me, because I did, but it's in the back of my head. I did hear this. Go say it. What did she say?
Glorilla said that she tends to wear dark colored underwear.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't hear this. Because
it's the first time I've ever seen you in jeans.
She says that every time I wear jeans. Every time I wear jeans, she says, I've never seen you in jeans. You're right. You're right.
Glorilla says she wears dark colored underwear because she sometimes has boo-boo streaks in her underwear.
Glow! Big glow! No!
And so wearing dark colored underwear hides that.
No, you can still smell that, nigga. Like, what? You can't see. This is what we call Memphis, Tennessee. You can't do that. Why you do that? Glow, don't start sensationalizing things for likes and shit, because I really feel like that's the route you going.
TMI.
Yeah,
like you can't okay, so remember when Luck Gang came in and his PR said right here, and she was ready. He said something crazy. She was looking at him like, we're not talking about that, right?
Yes.
Where is Glorilla's PR team?
See, what happens with people like Glow and Cardi is we love their authenticity. We fall in love with that. That's why that's what makes them stick out from everyone else.
I'm very authentic. Authentic.
Autistic. But anyway,
I am a crack baby. We did not have that word growing up. I am not autistic. But I am very, very authentic, and I'm still not about to tell y'all about my draws.
No, but see what happens is that authenticity. They want more. They want more. Cardi tells us.
Who asked about this? We did not want this, Alix.
No, we didn't. But we did. But imagine if she's on an interview. It might have been a podcast. I could just see how it could go bad, especially with someone like Glow. She literally went from, she had no training. She went from nothing. She didn't think she was gonna be this. She didn't think she was gonna be this. So it's kind of like she's just don't get lost in that, Glow. Just don't do that shit. You still gotta be cute. Don't no nigga want to think about you. You already sound like a whole giraffe. Like you can't be talking about booty streaks and no. You might as well wear no draws. It's just, I bet she has those little, never mind.
That's exactly what my brain was thinking.
Yeah.
Them boo-boo balls.
Yeah.
Shout out to the person who said you on weeds today. No, I'm not. That's the problem. I am so sober. I am so sober right now.
Actually, when we're sober, we get told we're high as hell.
Yeah,
all the time.
All the time.
I'm never high on air. You ever realize that? I never come.
No, you don't.
Because I'll be over here like.
Yeah. You don't. Good. But looking back at that Friday show, we was high as hell.
That's a different high. That was a pigeon high. The pigeon show. That's what I call it.
Yeah, we was high as hell. I say let's do it again tomorrow. I'll bring in some juice tomorrow.
I'm with it. It's just a low, it's a slow, what is the word? Slow integration of highness versus just coming in here high.
I do sneaky drinks. They sneak up on you and then bow. Bitch, you hot.
Damn, Glow, man.
Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Boo-boo streets.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even cute.
And what I said. Okay, so look, because we do have to go to the commercial. I've been saying this for 20 minutes now. If Glorilla was a battle rapper, she'd be fucked.
Oh hell yeah!
Because she's giving out way too much ammunition.
Hell yeah! You could look at her and destroy her. Honestly, she's not good.
They said she looked like Alf.
Oh, I love Alf. I was watching that the other day.
Sid. I had to ask.
Sid, yeah. She looked like Sid. Ice Age, right? Yep. She yeah, not Alf. She looked like Sid. Shout out to Sid. And then Sid talk a little funny too.
So this was the other question that I asked. Why is it that Glow came out and she had that one hit, right? She had FNF, right?
Uh-huh.
But then she was able to keep following it up with some real hard tracks. Because I really like Tomorrow. And then she got another one. What's that? Sabuya. Sabuya.
Roll
Yeah.
call.
Yeah. That's a real dope ass song too. But then you got Amaretta who came out with a hard song. It's not Atlanta. But
no,
she ain't follow up with nothing.
But she couldn't. Okay, so Schnott Atlanta is only really relevant to ATLians. Fuck nigga free. That go across the board. Hell, niggas was singing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's across the board. And then her follow-up, she had enough backing to be on a song with Cardi. Tomorrow wouldn't be shit without Cardi. Listen to it without Cardi. It's okay.
And
then
right.
too, when you hit up it's that Wu-Tang factor. So the roll call song got 8 bitches on it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like Glow, hell, you could like 7 more hoes. So it's whoever got her, whoever her PR, AR, marketing, whatever, they doing it right. Oh girl, Schnott Atlanta, you just gotta do a little more. Just do some more. Go get on a song with Mariah Carey. It's Christmas time. You'll win. Mariah rap. You ain't never heard her when she was on Bad Boy?
Oh, with that being said, we are going to break this time because I'm not about to let her keep doing this to me. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm gonna let y'all decide real quick. Which I want. Y'all want some more mantra music? You want some meditation, motivation music? Y'all want me to hit y'all with some of that real quick? Or y'all want some hood music? Which I want? Let me know. Hurry up.
I mean,
Hood.
I be with the hood shit.
I know you do. That's why I didn't ask your ass. He said go-go music. Baby, we in Atlanta.
Actually,
we do not have go-go
music.
What do we have?
Sky High. That's about go-go-ish.
Sky High. Oh, yeah.
But it's very long.
That is go-go-ish. All right. Over here, y'all saying hood. So we're gonna go ahead and play some Sent Home Cosby, and we're gonna also hit up some Microwave Frank. Shout out to Microwave Frank. I heard some really sad stuff. I heard he lost his son.
Yeah, that's what his social media say.
Yeah, a parent burying a child is very unnatural. And I'm so sorry to hear that, Frank. My prayers go out to you and your family. And if you need anything, please, hit up All Hustle No Fear, because yeah.
We're good for some vibes.
Yeah, we're good for some vibes. So we got a little bit of half and half. We got some people want hood, and then some people want some motivation, meditation. So I'm gonna hit you with two hood songs and a motivating one. All right. So this is All Hustle No Fear. Well, maybe not a whole two, because that's 15 minutes right there. 5, 3, and 5 and 5. That's 10. That's a 10-minute break. I'm not giving y'all a 10-minute break. We're gonna hit up 2 and 2, 1 and 1.
Just listen. We'll be here.
Bye.
We'll get back.
Why would I be afraid of pressure, nigga? I grew up in pressure. Try to tell him be himself, he was too busy doing impressions. I had to start listening to niggas that was out here talking, they ain't had no message. I get direct to the business, they don't wanna see me with no pressure. Then he tryna find him in heaven in the middle of hell. These niggas crazy, I bet he buy them retail. I'm on the boys like I missed it. I hit the block like I hit stick. Saving my grades and then raising my budget. But I can still back in my budget. I sit back and I think when I'm bloody. Real niggas cry when they chopping up onions. It's gonna be a cold, rainy day in hell for a little nigga like you stop me. Maybe that extra cheese can't slide. Nigga, my ass shots, you said God. So I'm praying for all my niggas to come home. These niggas sent home Takashi. I was praying for Larry Who to come home. These niggas sent home Cosby. I thought they playing with me. I already still the street. These niggas saw traffic coming and went late in the street. You gotta wake up to really make that shit happen that you got in your dream. If it's pressure that you apply, make sure it's on point like it came with a beam. Why would I be afraid of pressure, nigga? I grew up in pressure. I tried to tell him be himself, he was too busy doing impressions. I had to start listening to niggas that was out here talking, they ain't had no message. I get direct to the business, they don't wanna see me with no pressure. I'm all the way out of the Beverly Hills, we get to weather the chills. It's easy to walk away from a deal when that shit ain't really no deal. And these niggas always talking about something, they really don't be talking about nothing. And they gon' get mad every damn time when you tell them they ain't talking about nothing. It's gonna be a cold, rainy day in hell before I let a nigga like you stop me. Maybe that extra cheese can't slide, nigga, my ancestry said God. So I was praying for all my niggas to come home, these niggas sent home Takashi. I was praying for Larry Who to come home, these niggas sent home Cosby.
I gotta be thankful because I know someone lost their life today. And so every moment I endeavor to live life the righteous way, to serve with a sense of purpose and let love light the way. Even if I die today, that's just the price I pay. Just know I try to be kind and seek the divine every night and day. Gratitude for the sunrise, gratitude for the sunshine, gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new life, especially when I meditate. Take a breath and then I elevate. Everything deserves gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude is the fruit of life, the nourishment of the soul when there's no food in sight. When your vibrations are low and you feel blue inside, gratitude is the attitude that gets you through the night. Never believe in lack of limitations. Anything can be manifested with a little appreciation. I appreciate my life. I appreciate my breath. I appreciate my sight. Gratitude for my health. Gratitude is the happiest mood. Even if I happen to lose, everything deserves gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind full of peace. It's how you should live. It's how you should be. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind full of peace. That's how you should love. That's how you stay free. Yeah, 2020 AD. I just wanna make love. I just wanna make peace. I just wanna stay free. 2020 AD. I just wanna make love. I just wanna make peace. I I just wanna stay free. Gratitude, that's my everyday attitude. Gratitude, that's my everyday attitude. Gratitude.
You know, when you ain't seen your friend, you talking shit. Basically, I was saying that my kids will be going to their mother, my grandmother, my
mother-in-law.
Thank you. My mother-in-law's house today around 3. So I'm like, shit, I was gonna go ahead and go to the spa tonight, but I gotta be up here in the morning with y'all. And when I go to the spa, I don't go to the spa for an hour. I go to the spa for a shift.
She putting in work.
You know what I'm saying? I go to the spa for at least 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, right? So leaving here in the middle of the night, by the time I get back home, it's gonna disrupt my sleep pattern to be able to wake up the next day. I'm not Alix. I can't stay up all night and then still come to work in the morning. I need a nap, right?
Man, that's probably why my head is pounding.
Yeah, you need a nap. So I was like, nah, but I might go tomorrow because we won't have no shows later on in the day. So I can go and just be up there all day or whatever tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was telling Alix, like, Jeju is not the place to go after. Definitely don't go after Valentine's Day because there's a whole bunch of people in there just cackling and talking. And Jeju is a place of serenity. Like, when I go, I want there to be silence.
Yeah.
Like, don't freaking talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I definitely feel that.
And I do everything at Jeju. I'm very strategic. I take a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you laughing?
Because I know that you're not lying.
Yeah, Jeju has a dark room.
Yeah, I'm not fond of spas though.
I go in that dark room.
It just seems semen laced.
And lay down. So if you go on Pornhub and type in Jeju, there's a really amazing porn that somebody did while they were at Jeju.
Yeah, that happens. You know what, Sunshine, though? You're the type who will be enjoying your real life relaxation. You'll have your book, your all that. You'll be zoned out, and like all around you would be porn, and you would have no idea. Like, that's your type. The police will bust in. You'll be like, why? And then you realize you were sitting on top of like a orgy. You're like, I was just reading my book.
They were having sex. Nobody invited me.
I was working on the show.
Right, that part. But I was telling Alix that Jeju after Mother's Day is the absolute worst. So I messed around and went to Jeju like 2 days after Mother's Day one year, right? Mm-hmm. There were so many little kids because mothers got Jeju as a Mother's Day gift, and I guess because they couldn't leave their kids at home or drop their kids off with somebody else, they brought their children with them. If you've never been to Jeju, it's a Asian bathhouse. So with Asian bathhouses, there's a wet and a dry area. Okay, I took my husband to Jeju one time. Mm-hmm. Never again.
Yeah, I understand.
Never again.
He doesn't seem the type.
You can't take men to Jeju
unless you're Yeah.
You can't take men to Jeju because they don't get it. They're what's the word I'm looking for? They're too inhibited or whatnot. Because okay, so on the wet part, everybody naked. Everybody naked. That's how I've seen most of my homegirls naked. We've been to Jeju together.
You want to go to the spa?
Yeah, we've been to Jeju together, and I'm just like, damn, baby, your body banging. Like, I didn't know you had it like that. Yes, friend. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like my homegirl Autumn. Man.
Shout out to Autumn.
Autumn is like me. Autumn wear hoodies and t-shirts, and you know, we don't show off because it's not for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're firm believers. This ain't for y'all. This is for the hubby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
But shut up.
Mine is for y'all. These titties are for y'all.
Y'all don't get to see me. And every time I do show off my shit, everybody's like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you had a girl's body."
Look, and Anitra says I saw a little girl pass the locker room and it freaked me out. That's exactly what
I was just about to say. So we're at Jeju, and I'm at Jeju, and it's like 2 days after Mother's Day, and they got all these little kids there, and it's like 4-year-old coochie out.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to I don't like when my daughter walking around naked. Put some clothes on.
Right.
I don't want to see your kid naked at Jeju. And then I get it. We're all women, but women are pedophiles too.
Yes, they are.
And until some of y'all understand this, like some of y'all really act like women can't do, you know, fucked up shit to people. Women are pedophiles too.
Women are pedophiles, very much so.
It's why I haven't taken my daughter to Jeju yet. And she's 7.
Relaxing places don't need small children either. I don't understand that concept.
I've seen somebody bring you know, when you wash a baby in the tub, the little thing, they had that.
They should have baby spas. They could make a baby spa place, you know what I'm saying, or a side for the babies, because I don't want to be if you give me something to do that's relaxing and stuff like that, I don't want there to be children around.
Adult spaces need to stay adult spaces sometimes.
Exactly, especially if you really know what goes on in these places.
Right.
Spa, like Asian spas ain't the place for children.
I'm a firm believer that adult spaces need to stay adult spaces sometimes. But the thing about me taking my my dude with me, so I took my husband, and he didn't realize we weren't going to be together the whole time.
Oh.
Because I went to the wet spot, and I was in there for at least an hour and a half.
What was he doing? What was he doing while you was gone?
Walking around aimlessly. because
looking at
because he was like everybody's dick is out over there. And I was like, did you get in the water? He was like, nah, because they're in the water with their dicks out. And I'm like,
I feel like you should have known George was not going for that spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tried it. You really tried it.
I was like, babe, did you get the massage? Like, you know, all you had to do is touch the thing. I'm paying for everything. Like, this was on me. Did you get the massage, babe? He was like, nah, it's an Asian dude rubbing me down while I'm wet. Like, no,
exactly.
And I'm like,
sunshine. You got to use your peripherals sometimes.
I'm like, all right.
she just wanted what she wanted. She made him come along for the ride.
I mean, but ain't that a relationship?
No. Not at all.
If he wanted to go to the batting cages, I would have went to the goddamn batting cages with his ass.
Yeah, but you would have been over there telling him how to swing. You got to get lower.
You got to choke up on the bat, bro. God dang. Nah, that would be fun. Like that would be me. But my husband, he played baseball back in the day, like for real. So it would be the other way around. But I actually grew up playing baseball. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit some balls. But he eventually got his feet massaged. Like he eventually, you know, got into it, but only in the place where he had clothes on. He was not for the walking around with your dick out.
I feel you on that. I mean, if I'm a guy Well, I don't know. I might be a little different, but I do wonder, like, how many guys out there will go to a spa and have a man massage them? Like, how many guys are really comfortable with that? Like, is that do heterosexual men do that? I mean, yes, they do. They do. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Do heterosexual men go to the spa? The face. It's just the emoji.
That's a real question. That's a real question. Is it? Are y'all?
P. Diddy would.
Diddy would, but Diddy also likes dingleberries.
Diddy did it.
Yeah,
We know done it.
Diddy has rumors about himself.
Yeah, Diddy would do it.
Would you let a male masseuse massage you? Heterosexual men.
There we go.
Would you let a male?
No. You got to take. Would you let a male masseuse massage you while you are naked and wet?
Wet and naked massage.
You're wet and naked. Would you let them massage you? Because I'm telling you right now, that body scrub, Anitra ain't wrong. That body scrub is everything, okay? Tell me the last time you had somebody lift your leg up and wash all your parts. Okay? That little Asian lady be getting right there next to it. She don't get in it, but she get right there next to it. I be laying it, wash me, bitch. I be feeling like, I promise you, every time I get the body scrub, and not the $50 one, the $90 one. Every time I get the body scrub, I promise you, I be like, this is what Whitney Houston felt like.
What? When she smoked crack?
No, just like...
That's Mariah Carey status.
Dubs of hash on here. He said no.
No, right? No. I feel you. Red Waters Love said dick soup. I'll have a bowl, please. What the fuck? I need a big bowl. David Frazier said, I feel your husband. That would have fucked me up too.
Yo, they got a heat light, right? It's a infrared heat light, right? And then they got like a marble floor underneath the heat light, right? Do you know women just be laid there, coochie out, just like flipping over.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Coochie, I don't know what it is about women that women have no problems being around each other, titties bouncing, naked, everything. We don't give a fuck. Ooh. But men, y'all can't be out.
I wasn't always that way though. Like in the I remember not taking my scoliosis test in 7th grade because I'm like, I'm supposed to just take my shirt off in this room full of female, like girls. Like I want my privacy. I've always, and I think I'm an only child. I never had sister to get undressed in front of. My mom was very much a private dresser. So I grew up like that. Oh, I played sports, but still we never, none of the girls on my team was like, to me, that was white girl behavior. Being able to be naked in front of
now
other
that
women.
You talk about it, like I don't have any sisters. I have all brothers, so it wasn't like I walked around the house naked around my brothers or anything like that. I never played organized sports, so I never had to dress out in the gym or anything like that. Like I don't know why I'm so like when it comes to bodies, I'm like, shit, you got the same thing I got. I really don't give a fuck.
But I think I had the opposite. I've been this grown bodied woman since I was fucking 6 years old.
Oh yeah, no, I got a 12-year-old body. So, you're not looking at me.
Yeah, I think
not unless I walk away. You gonna look at this ass though. But by that time, my eyes are in front. I don't even know you're looking at me no more. So it don't even matter. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I think I just felt way more grown than other girls. Well, not felt, I was. And so I think, I don't know, I was just raised with a little modesty. Somewhere down the line, I lost that shit. And I'll show you my titties right now. I don't give a fuck. But
I showed Alix my titties the other day.
She said, we friends? I said, yeah. She said, okay, look. I don't wear shirts under my hoodie.
I don't wear shirts under my hoodie. Bow. See?
But no problem in here and get dressed every morning.
Yes. So. We're friends. We're friends.
Titties.
It's titties.
Titties.
Teacher Anitra said dick
What is
soup.
it? Tit to tit. Hell no, ain't no way I'm gonna let a man massage me. That's G. We can't say it because
Yeah, we can't say that because we'll get
G.
cut off.
No way in hell. But that's the question, I think. Is it G? If you know that you're not gonna have sex with him and he's not gonna have sex with you.
And it's in a professional setting. Like, it's not like y'all at the house and it's your homeboy talking about, ooh, take your shirt off, bro. Let me rub you down.
Hey,
like, that's not what
nice,
it is.
bro.
It's a dude, you paying him for this. And he has a license. I hope
But
they
you
have
know what?
licenses.
Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking there's certain females I would not let touch me because of their demeanor.
So you saying you wouldn't let Brittany Gardner rub you down?
She can't rub me down, but she can eat my pussy. She got a pussy eating face. You seen her jaw?
Remember we said, what word does Kels not like?
Clue.
Don't forget the contest. What word does Kels not like? Somebody said it.
I'd let Brittany only because she looks experienced. I'd let, you know.
I didn't know she had a mastectomy.
Oh, neither did I. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
she takes hormones.
I saw her playing basketball in a pool, and she ain't had all she had on was basketball shorts.
Oh, I did see that, but I didn't believe the picture. Okay, yeah, I did see that. But there's certain people I could understand why a guy might not want another guy, even though they're completely.
So Red Warriors Love said, I go to the spot often. I have 2 masseuses at my spot. But
Red Warriors Love,
are you naked?
Did you pay them by the hour?
And are you naked and wet? That's the biggest thing.
And do y'all release before y'all go to the spa just in case? Because I would. If I was a dude, I'd get it all out before I go to the spa. Because I'm going to be turned on. And that's just, if it feels good, it feels good. You know what I mean? Is that not a...
So I just got a text. From Kels. And she said, my last show ain't coming in tonight. So that means my last show is done at 5. Bitch, I'm going to the spa today.
I'm going to the spa today.
Y'all just don't. Who want to go to Jeju with me? Ladies, who have I not seen naked yet? What's up?
She's such a perv.
Hey, I think that might have been my weirdest encounter meeting a fan.
Ooh, at the spa naked?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. I'm at not just naked. Like we in the hot part. Where
steamy.
The steamy, yeah. So everything just, moist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I know you. And I was like,
Not today.
No, you don't.
Not
she was like, yes, I do. She was like, I follow you on social media. You're the hood unicorn. I love you. You're hilarious. Can I get a hug?
What?
Give people what they want. So here I am at Jeju, titty to titty, naked with this chick.
Puss to puss.
No, I don't hug nobody coochie to coochie. I don't hug coochie to coochie, and I don't hug coochie to penis.
Ooh.
At all. Because in Atlanta, that automatically means y'all fucking.
Y'all just did it right then.
Yeah,
you gotta check your face. I'm a terrible hugger. I don't know if you even noticed that. I am terrible at hugging. I am as friendly and as I like what I like. Like, I'm not an intimate person that way. Do I walk up and hug you? Do I think about it? I'm not if I hug you, it's gonna be a side hug. It's gonna be some space, and I love the fuck out you, but I don't know why I'm like that.
They say you need like 12 hugs a day for good mental health.
It feels stimulating when I do it, but I think I'll show you my titties before I give you a hug, like a real hug. I think you're too here.
That's so sad though, because people who have titties give the best hugs.
I know, that's why I give them out sparingly. It's like this good puss. You give it out sparingly. You can't give it to everybody.
Shout out to Alix. I can't go to the grocery store and look at ramen the same anymore.
I got phone calls about that.
I cannot look at ramen the same anymore. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to go follow All Hustle No Fear on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, because I posted that everywhere. But Alix said that squirt is nothing but ramen noodle juice,
right? Because the debate is it pee or water? It's
definitely ramen noodle juice.
Ramen noodle
from
juice.
now on.
That's
I don't
what
care
it
what y'all
is.
say.
Taste it.
David said, "Oh hell no."
What we hell no?
Ain't no way I'm gonna let a man massage me.
Yeah.
Teacher Anitra said, "I wish I could, and I'm off tomorrow too." And David said, "F that. What man is gonna pay another man to massage them?
When you paid, you can
men
choose.
Got big, strong hands, David. Maybe he could get that kink out of you that you couldn't
out
get
your
out.
Inner thigh. But you know what?
And I'm ignorant too, because when she be like, roll over, I be looking her dead in her face.
I know she do. I know she do. But you know, in the gym, we have massage therapists, licensed massage therapists, and they're guys. Like it's guys, but there's athletic massages, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at
you play football, y'all let the man massage you on the sidelines. I be seeing Peyton Manning having folks rubbing on his legs.
Football is homoerotic anyways.
Man, you saw that clip we played.
Yeah, but even just the getting of the ball, like I got to go up in there to get that. Like I got to get, and then I got to throw it to you, and we jump on it. It's a lot going on in football.
Yeah. We supposed to go to a break real quick. But you know. Wow.
Y'all send me some Tylenol. My head hurt.
We're gonna do a quick break. I'm just gonna play a quick song since we've been talking all this homoerotica. Let me go ahead and drop something on y'all real quick. And when we get back, we talking weeds. This is All Hustle No Fear.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door. But the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. You know you like it. Stop holding back, baby boy, don't try to fight it. Got a little insane, orgasm riot. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a coke fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna sing. Ooh, right there, don't stop, daddy. Feeling so good, riding you like a caddy. Beat it up like a porn star actor. Slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back, I do the scratches. On top of cars, up in these bushes. On these staircases, no fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me and you. Let me fuck on you. LMF for you.
Yeah, that was dedicated to the women of Jeju. That's gonna scrub my body down. I'm telling you right now, I'm about to propose to somebody today. I find somebody loves you, baby. Whoa. All right, let's get this thing-a-langin'. It is Thursday, and we are talking weeds. We're going to get this thing started up with TSA cannabis news, because I need you guys to know there's a lot of travel going on. People are going from here to there, and you need to know what you can and can't do, okay? As more and more states legalize marijuana and Congress sits on the cusp of passing a landmark bipartisan marijuana bill, things may be looking up for cannabis users nationwide, but not too far up, especially those gearing to fly for the holidays. You may be held up at TSA over it, okay? There are numerous items that you can pack while preparing for holiday travel, but marijuana isn't exactly one of them. There are, of course, some exceptions. Marijuana itself remains illegal on the federal level. TSA reminded last week. That includes certain cannabis-infused products as well, such as CBD oil. However, cannabis products containing no more than 0.3% THC on a dry weight basis or those approved by the FDA are exceptions. What cannabis has THC of less than 0.3, and how do they test it at the airport?
Like 0.3.
Because I'm gonna tell you, it's mids.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta always travel with bad shit.
Yeah, it's mid.
I'm confused.
What are you talking about? These rules apply whether you are flying into or from. TSA's response to the discovery of marijuana is the same in every state at every airport, regardless of whether marijuana has been or is going to be legalized at the state level. And it also covers medical marijuana too. So it don't matter if your marijuana is for recreational or for medicinal use. All of this goes along the same way. The TSA has gone out of its way to say that its focus is not on marijuana. Larry Mushkin, Illinois lawyer at the Hoban Law Group, which offers legal services for individuals in the marijuana industry, told the Washington Post. Although TSA notes its officers do not search for marijuana or other illegal drugs, officers are required to report any item that may violate the law during the security screening process to local law enforcement. Those authorities then decide what, if any, steps are taken next. Whether or not the passenger is allowed to travel with marijuana is up to law enforcement's discretion. Either way, cannabis products cannot go through the security checkpoint if found. Some airports like Chicago O'Hare offer cannabis amnesty boxes. I've actually seen those. I've seen that at Chicago. Yeah. Where travelers can ditch their weed before going through TSA. Let me tell you something. If I was a TSA worker, the way I would stand next to that damn box, especially on my lunch break, you better throw that away.
What you do? I'll take out the trash.
You know what I'm saying? Right before I get off at work, I'll stay for an extra 15 minutes off the clock, boss. Like, what? No. At Los Angeles International Airport, the LA Airport Police Division has no jurisdiction to arrest individuals if they are complying with state law while in possession of marijuana. But the airport warns TSA screening areas are still under federal jurisdiction, and you still may want to ditch the weed, but you likely won't be arrested. Ultimately, as Dankers explains, TSA's focus is on terrorism and security threats to the aircraft and its passengers. Okay, so I would really like to know, just because we are talking about it, and if you are a police officer and you're listening, because we did have a police officer on here earlier. If you're a police officer and you're listening, I even want to know what your opinions are about it as well. But what are some ways that you have made sure that you've gotten your product through TSA?
Oh, tampons.
Wait, what?
Tampons. They do not want to search. You go to a dude. They do not want to search tampons. You open a tampon package from the top. You put your weed in the tampon. You stuff cotton back in it so it look fine through the scanner. You seal it back up with a hot glue gun or even a lighter. You can get a lot of weed in the tampon box. They're not finna open it and pull out you know what I mean? That's how I've gotten stuff in.
My favorite one was my homegirl was like, my salad. I said, excuse the fuck out of me. She said, so I bought a salad from Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, and then I took my weed and I garnished my weed.
Oh, damn.
On top of my salad.
It didn't get moist.
The weed?
Yeah, because if she closed it back up, the weed is going to start absorbing the moisture of the salad. She must have did it quickly, I'm assuming.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but she was like, she took it through TSA, ran her food through there. They can't tell the difference.
They won't.
They're not looking for that in the salad.
They're not.
So she was like, she just put a couple of nuggets in the salad. And I mean, honestly, think about it. If you just put it on one piece of lettuce and put it in the corner as a garnish.
Yeah, I've hidden drugs in sandwiches before to hide from my mom when I was real young, and it ruined it. So that's my thought. But
I mean, what did you put? Well, you don't put mayonnaise on your sandwich.
No, it was two pieces of bread. And she walked in the room, and I had to. the weed in there and put it in a sandwich. And she sat there and talked for like 30 minutes, and I'm just sitting there like, damn. When she left,
was it already broken down, or
I
was
was
it
in
nugget?
the process of.
Oh,
and so
well, then that's why you already broke it down. I'm talking about nuggets, like big nugs.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. Don't Diana's on here. She says, as many times as I flew from Cali with weed, I seen a new sign and threw that shit away. I did not have time that day. I feel you, Diana. I used to do that shit for a living, traveling back and forth.
Going to jail. Not going to jail for y'all.
She said, I only know the nigga who seen me throw it away, went in the trash and blessed himself. And he did. He did.
David Frazier says marijuana is no longer a federal crime, but you can't put it on a plane. No, David. Marijuana is still a federal crime. Very much so. And this is exactly why we have these conversations to make sure y'all don't get in trouble. David, marijuana is still very federal, bruh. It's still a Schedule 1 drug, bruh.
Yeah,
please don't be talking to no cop talking about, I know my rights. No, you don't. You are wrong. It is still very federal, because I promise you, the day that it's not is the day that I'm walking outside and I'm blowing smoke down.
Right? Yeah. Nah, it's funny because it really is easy to get that shit through, especially if you're doing edibles or gummies or things like that. It's so easy to get that shit through.
Now, gummies, what I would just do is I would just take my gummies and I would mix them in with my hair bows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, mix them in with my regular gummies. As long as that little dog don't walk up to me, I'm good.
I'm exactly, and really,
I ain't gonna front. That's what I would be afraid of, Diana. I see one of them mutts and I'm getting mad. And I used to work in the airport and I would smoke before I went to work. And I know I done walked past one of them dogs and seen their ears pop up.
Yeah.
And I was like, Fido, not today.
Not today.
Not today. Because you can smell me all you want to, but I ain't got nothing on me. But I don't even need to be stopped right now. Okay?
Right? Hell
not
nah.
Today, Fido.
Are we giving out illegal advice?
No, we're just having a
hypothetical
conversation.
Because I'm about to say,
this is all allegedly.
You just got to remember, whatever you put it in, it's got to be congruent. It can't look different than what it's in. Body scanners pick up differences, right? So, like she said, salad is a good idea as long as it doesn't get moist.
Just don't put your salad dressing on the salad.
Oh hell no! I got that blue cheese. Got that vinaigrette.
You be smoking something. This taste is very ranchy.
What is that Atlanta weed?
Lemon pepper wings. Dope Diana said, as many times as I flew from Cali with weed, I seen a new sign and threw that shit away and did not have time that day. I only know the nigga who seen it throw. Oh, okay. You just read all of this. My bad. She said, I wrapped it in mini socks and stuffed it in my shoe.
Yep. You could do that. You could stuff it a lot of places.
No. you can't. So that is a mule. Well, they are looking for mules. Do not put it in cavities.
If you do,
they're searching for mules. And ladies with wigs, they do make you take your wig off. They will, especially if you got that hat wig.
Oh yeah, the one, yeah.
They will make you take your wig off and show off your slavery braids.
The ladies who had the cocaine braided in their hair.
Yes, we talked about it.
Yeah. That was dope. You seen Goodfellas, I think it is. Is it Goodfellas? The diamonds. I always remember that. She smuggled diamonds in her hair. Yeah, there's ways. I be trying not to tell I think the statute of limitations are gone, but it's really easy to get cocaine through there too. Like they don't really care. Like they said, they're really looking for terrorists, guns and stuff like that. If it's small amounts, you could travel. I got a homegirl.
Don't do it on international. Don't do it in the international.
I got a homegirl who takes weed to Jamaica. She always stays on the resorts.
Wait, that's like taking water to the beach.
She says when you're on the resorts, she's like, the weed is, she's like, it's abundant as fuck, but it's not quality. It's tourist weed.
Yeah,
you have to go out in the trenches and get the real shit. She said, I'm not gonna go out there in the real parts of Jamaica. She said the last couple of times she's taken her shit, people there have asked her, where'd you get this? And she was like, back in the States or whatever. But she said she'll never bring it back from Jamaica. But taking it in, no one suspects you're taking weed to Jamaica. So I'm like, okay, cool.
So what about cruises? How y'all do it on cruises? Because I'm gonna tell y'all what I did on my cruise.
I don't
Okay,
do
we
cruises.
tried smoking, but we were so paranoid that we were going to get in trouble.
That's what I heard.
And the weed was so horrible that it wasn't worth it anyway. But what I did do was I made tincture capsules. So basically, I took the tincture and then I added it with I broke down Jolly Ranchers. And then I put it all together and refroze them. Well, rehardened them. So it looked like candy, so that was the first thing. And then when we would want to get elevated, we would just put it in, because all the drinks are free, right? We would just put it in the drinks. So we might get a cranberry juice and put 2 or 3 tincture capsules in there. Wait till they shake it up and wait till they dissolve. And now
you got your high.
And now I got my high.
Right.
And then we also had a pen, but 3 people on 1 pen with 1 refill on a 4-day trip. I'd never do that again.
Yeah, ballpoint pens are good if you do cocaine though. They're really good. Old school ballpoint pens, like the blue ones. Take out the thing, you just drop a little less than a gram down there, and you literally can snort it on the go. Not that I do or have done, but if we're talking about this,
I think if I was to go on a cruise anytime soon, I'm still not ready to go on a cruise though, because COVID. I'm not getting stuck on nobody's boat.
I've never been attracted to cruises.
I like the idea. I had fun on my cruise. I think I would definitely go on a cruise by myself though. After going with other people, I would go on a cruise by myself.
I could see that.
I definitely would go on a cruise by myself. But the next time I go on a cruise, I would definitely take some mushroom pills.
Oh yeah, if
I would take my mushroom capsules.
That would be Anitra says
be
don't
up in
wear
the front of the boat. I'm king of the world.
Are you Jack? Of course she's Jack.
I hate her so bad.
She always goes for the male character. Anitra says, don't wear Fenty bras and undies to the airport if you're trying to smuggle. They have gold charms that the scanner picks up. If this is not the best advice ever.
What?
Yes, I had to start wearing wireless bras when I worked for... I had to start wearing wireless bras because they'll pick up on the scanners, and it's just another distraction. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all keep the wire in y'all bra?
What?
Bitch, don't let me get a bra and it got wire in it. I swear to God. Oh, I don't even have a bra.
I'm about to say,
I swear to God, I'm cutting the little piece and sliding that bitch out. Them things hurt.
If y'all watch the show enough, like watch it, y'all always see me doing this. I'm usually pushing a wire back down. These wires are necessary. Actually, there's no wires on this one today.
Dope Diana said Cheech and Chong sent me some gummies, and in their letter to me, they wrote that hemp-derived THC is now federally legal. Have y'all heard about that?
Nah, we got to research because you're the second person.
Yeah,
you're
the second person say it, and we'll research.
Hemp-derived THC. That might be it might be different.
Y'all, it's still a Schedule 1 drug. That's where I'm stating.
I just feel like the transportation of it.
When it's federally legal, for real, when it's federally legal, we gonna know, because all of America is gonna be high that day. The way y'all saw New York, everybody stood outside and smoked outside. That's gonna be America, like for real.
Yeah, it still says this is of December 5th, 2022. Right? Oh, today's 12/22/22.
Wait. Teacher Dietrich said they pulled me to the side and wanted to search my coochie. Let me tell you something. If I ever go anywhere and somebody want to start searching my coochie, I'm gonna make them feel so uncomfortable for doing it. I've only been cavity searched once in my life. Jail.
No.
Jail. And I was just too sad to make that person feel uncomfortable. But anybody else, if I ever went anywhere else and I get, hold on, Alex, cavity search me real quick.
From the back?
I mean, that's how they do it. They be like this and they be like bend over. They be like, as soon as I do this, be like, ah! I'm telling you, you cavity search me, I'm about to make you feel so uncomfortable for your job this time. You know. Harder. Yes!
I've definitely been in that situation. Do not buy one-way tickets to Miami. I was flying from Ohio to Miami with a one-way ticket, and they pulled me so quick. I got searched every which way. I ain't never been so violated in my life.
Really?
Yes.
My first, I'm be like, you got to pull the camera out if you're gonna do this, because I'm about to put this on Pornhub. Come on, let's go.
Livid.
Let's go.
I was livid.
Let's go.
I'm like, why the fuck is y'all pulling me? Because the way I look, it's because I was in Ohio, so I was like one of everyone else was white, basically.
Bitch, you look like a chola.
Shit, and then I was flying to Florida. Like they knew something was up, but it wasn't on me, bitch. Yeah. That shit is in your plane already.
What about check bags?
Yeah, check bags.
Check bags?
Yeah, I mean, so you got to be very careful with the check bags. You need to know. So the person I worked for had the airport on lock.
I would put it in my dildo or vibrator.
I mean,
well,
where the batteries go?
Yeah, the old school bullet vibrators.
I like those.
Man, that was my first introduction into anyway.
Same, mine was
okay,
white.
So gold. Them old school bullet vibrators that take the C-type batteries. Pull that out.
Yeah.
I put my weed in that.
Yeah.
Cause who about to open up my dildo? Cause you ain't about to touch it.
Right. Yeah, and then
I
put
think
something on it.
I
Put
think
a little goo on it. You know what I'm saying? They really wrapping a saran wrap with some goo on it. They're not finna touch that shit.
Wrap Glorilla's underwear around it.
Oh, glow. That was glow.
I am not about to be your assistant after you just told me you got shitty draws.
Right? And why aren't you wiping your ass? It ain't big. You get a spray bottle and clean it every time you. Ugh.
She need a duvet. No, that's not what that's called.
She need to cover it up with another cover. She need a bidet. Ooh, y'all dropping the weight. Somebody lifted too much. She need a bidet, but she's I'll say uncultured. Because obviously she's been in Memphis up until now. Mm-hmm. So once maybe she gets out there and experienced, she'll clean her ass.
Yeah. Okay. So Nashville lawmakers to file bill on legalizing recreational cannabis. Okay. If you've been watching the show since we started this cannabis conversation a long time ago, one of the things that I have posturized is that Georgia will go legal recreationally when the surrounding states go legal, because they're not going to want to miss out on the opportunity of tourism because of the cannabis market, right? So I'm in firm belief if Alabama would be last, but Alabama, Tennessee, the Carolinas and Florida. I don't even count Mississippi.
All right.
Alabama, Tennessee, Carolinas, and Florida.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a trifecta of a majority of those states recreationalize, it's a word, look it up, cannabis, then Georgia will do it as well. If not Georgia, then a bigger part of the Atlanta area. And when I say that, I don't mean like APD Atlanta. I mean like Gwinnett,
what they call the metro.
Yeah,
area.
The metro area of Atlanta. 100 miles that way? No. 100 miles this way? No. But everything within, the city,
Yeah.
I believe that they will legalize, and especially because of the movie industry. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people coming in from places where it is legal that, they'll kind of be forced to legalize it. So listening to this adds to my theory and my belief that we're going to get there soon. So Nashville lawmakers to file bill on legalizing recreational cannabis. We're surrounded by states that have already done that. And of course, now see the first sentence that they said, Nashville, Tennessee is surrounded by states that has already done it. So they're feeling the pressure, right? Mm-hmm. We're surrounded by states that have already done that. And of course, we have approximate states that have now have legalized medicinal marijuana. Senator Heidi Campbell, the Democrat of Nashville, said. So we're almost an island here. You see what I'm saying? You can't be the only one. You're not going to let that.
Your economy will suffer.
Right. Regardless of what you feel emotionally or religiously, money is still green. That's why they asked for it at church. Okay. Now there's new legislation coming to try to introduce cannabis access in the state. It's a full legalization of cannabis across the state, said Representative Bob Freeman. Freeman and Campbell plan on filing a bill sometime within the next few days to legalize cannabis recreationally. One of the reasons behind the decision is that they both believe eventually the federal government will legalize cannabis. If that happens, Tennessee would theoretically miss out on tax revenue more than it already is. Told you. Let's not delude ourselves that people aren't crossing the border and getting cannabis from other states. Of course they are, Campbell said. So that's just income we're missing out on. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Georgia is not going to miss out on that money.
Especially with like a Kemp in office. He's a businessman. He is here for the income and revenue.
Right.
Right. And I think these elections taught us that Atlanta literally makes up 50% of the vote in Georgia. Remember, Atlanta is not Georgia. Y'all be forgetting that. So I think just being able to get Atlanta to get a stronghold on that, we don't really need the rest of the state to catch on.
We just need to get it. Yeah. So if you live in a wealthy part of the state and a wealthy community in our city, and you get picked up using some cannabis or personal consumption, the odds of you getting a slap on the wrist and nothing happening is pretty high, he said. If you live in a poor neighborhood and you get picked up with cannabis, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
As for actual passage of the bill, Freeman was moderately confident about it. A solid 7.5, he said on his confidence scale of 1 to 10. Campbell was a bit more pessimistic, pretty low. I won't give you a number, but I have no delusions. We're going to pass it in this session. Most Republicans are against the full recreational legalization of cannabis, and Tennessee has a Republican supermajority in both chambers of legislature. You might ask why bother filing the bill if you don't think it's going to pass? Campbell said that it's about keeping the conversation at the forefront. We ran it last session, and I think it's important to run it so that we keep the issue alive. We keep the message going, she said. Obviously, at some point, it's going to happen. So we're just going to keep knocking on that door until somebody opens it. I say throw a brick through that bitch.
It's going to open. It ain't got no choice. Ain't got no choice.
Molotov cocktail that hoe.
At this point, it's formality. Like it really is formality. It just has to go through the process, because there's just no way you see the benefits out west is having from this. They've paid off debts. They've paid off.
They have surplus at this point.
Exactly. They need something to do with the money they're receiving from the weed. So it's just there's no way you can't not do it. And eventually, all these old head Republicans are gonna die. Give them 10 more years, 15 more years. They're gonna be dead. And in Tennessee, if it takes y'all that long, then you're gonna really be behind, right? So it's just formality at this point.
I don't doubt that Alabama and Georgia might be the last two states.
So Georgia's we're medically legal, right?
Yeah, but we're medically legal, but we don't have any place where you to be able to purchase it.
Yeah. So I feel like
if you still get caught with it, you got to go back and prove it. Like it's
yeah. I wonder what would hold Georgia up, or what is holding Georgia up, because we are the progressive state of the South. Really, we are. And so I'm just wondering, why would we let other people beat us to the punch? We want the money. That's what Georgia is. You know what I'm saying? We want that money. So I'm wondering what.
And again, with the legalization, or at least with the my thing has always been, it's for me, it's not just the legalization. I need y'all to reschedule this.
Reschedule.
I need you to reschedule.
It should be unscheduled,
because the amount of things that I can think of as far, I was just talking to somebody yesterday where he was saying he has eczema, and I was like, you need weed. And he was like, I smoke weed. I was like, no, topically. I was like, I got a homegirl. I was about to call her Arnica. That's the name of the fucking stuff she sells. But I was like, I got a homegirl, Natural Way 365, that makes items, and I've made items before as well.
Good morning, CC.
And they're topical, and all that eczema is an inflammation of the skin. What is cannabis? Cannabis is an inflammation reducer. So if you have some kind of way to topically add cannabis in its rawest form to your skin, you can treat your eczema. You
Yeah.
can soothe it a whole lot better. And I know I'm not lying to y'all because I've made products for people back when I used to make body products. I wasn't passionate about it, so I didn't stay with it. But back when I used to make body products, I made a stick, like a deodorant stick, because I had a homegirl who kept complaining that her eczema would only break out in her creases areas.
Yeah.
And so she wanted to be able to put it when it was breaking out. So for her elbow, like the inside of her elbows,
back of her
and the
knees,
back, and the back of her knees, and actually because she had a kind of like a big booty, like that crease in her butt, she would have issues. And you know, slathering lotion on all the time is great and everything, but sometimes you just want a targeted area. You know what I mean? And when I would make it for her, I made sure to include a hemp product, and it reduced the inflammation. Coffee is also another one. Ground coffee will actually help with inflammation as well. But yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it being decriminalized, because if we have a complete cannabinoid system in our body, you have a respiratory, cardiac, neurological, and cannabinoid system in your body. That's why you can't die from weed. You can consume as much weed as you want. You won't die. You can get a bale of weed dropped on you, then you will die. See what I'm saying? So if there's nothing in the cannabis that will shut down your medulla oblongata, that's your brain, that won't shut down your breathing, and it won't stop your heart, what the fuck? Why aren't we testing and learning as much about this plant as possible? Right. Cannabis is the very first thing listed in the oldest medical journal in the world. It's a Chinese medical journal. It is the oldest medical journal in the world. What do we put first? First is always the most abundant and the most important thing. That's why if you look on the back of anything that you have to drink, the first thing that it says is what? Agua, water, because you need the base. You need the base.
No. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It starts out with water.
I mean, marijuana is just a victim of politics. That's all. It's
a victim of racism.
Well, racist politics. Like all that.
Don't let your white women smoke weed. They'll fuck black men.
I mean, that was the propaganda they used to keep us from being high. But little did they know, my mama liked black men.
And she didn't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, it is what it is. We missed our 8:15 break, but we took that. We took that. No, yeah, we took that. So I can keep going. Okay, bet. Let's keep going then. We got one more under cannabis. Drug dealers come first.
Oh, I do love them.
Drug dealers come first.
Special place in my heart. I love y'all.
Yep. New York offers convicted marijuana dealers and sellers first grabs on business licenses as Democratic leaders to compensate African Americans who were disproportionately. Stop. I want to be able to read this. Catch up. I don't want to read about Meghan and Harry. What are you talking about? It left my page.
Damn, because they knew it was too good.
It was too good.
Too good.
As Democrats seek to compensate African Americans and Hispanic communities after decades of arrests. I can say words. I promise you I can. New York State is offering the first 150 licenses for legal sale of weed to people and their relatives who have been previously convicted of selling or dealing the drug. Now we really know it's going to be decriminalized when we stop calling it a drug.
Yeah.
I even hate when I call it drugs because it's not a drug.
What are we gonna call it?
I mean, think about it. You don't call alcohol a drug.
It is. I mean, we call drug like
you do not
aspirin
call
drugs, right?
Technically, as a society, we do not. You never hear nobody say, "Oh, I'm about to go do drugs." What you about to do? Drink some alcohol?
What do I always say?
You don't call tobacco drugs,
but the drug store, right? A drug is anything that changes your natural state, right?
Look it up. I want to know the technical term for drugs.
Let's see.
The policy implemented by the state
Herbs.
Democratic leaders seeks to compensate African American and Hispanic communities whose members were arrested and convicted during the time weed was illegal. The state legalized recreational weed for residents aged 21 and over in March of 2021. Anyone previously convicted of possessing marijuana was also eligible for resentencing under the new law. This page has so many pop-ups, it's ridiculous. Legal marijuana sales are estimated to result in 1.3 billion in sales and provide up to 24,000 more jobs in the state. Meanwhile, the Big Apple is cracking down on illegal marijuana sales. Mayor Eric Adams announced last week that 600 pounds of weed worth about $4 million have been confiscated in the last 2 weeks. I want to know what he did with it, though.
Right? What did y'all do with it? Would y'all resell it to the people with their licenses?
Because you're not gonna tell me that you burnt up that amount of weed. You're just not gonna tell me. It's such an excruciating moment for my family, said 31 Guillermo, a PhD art history student whose parents are from the Dominican Republic, especially when we come from especially where we come from and everything we have been through with the discriminatory policies that the city has had, like stop and frisk. As well as the cannabis conviction, applicants must also own a profitable business to be eligible for one of the first 150 licenses, which will precede a full opening of the market. Last month, Guillermo was one of the first 28 successful applicants who received their license to open an official store and sell locally grown cannabis. Now, what I see about this more than anything is that I'm thinking, like, if something like that, Georgia will never be this progressive. Georgia will never be this progressive, y'all. But if it was, we know people who have dispensaries now.
Yeah.
That would be perfect for this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the business plan is you open up what you can that falls in line, falls under the laws, but it is in the business plan of a legal dispensary, but you just don't sell the illegal. And so once it's legalized, you're in place, you're in motion, right?
Yeah.
That's
you know who just came to mind?
Yeah, who?
Airport vapes.
Yeah, exactly.
Airport vapes.
Absolutely.
When this becomes legal in Georgia, I definitely see airport vapes being one of the first people able to sell
they're
recreational
absolutely
cannabis.
Even their connections, their network, everything they have in motion, and they don't sell anything illegal at this point. Everything they sell is very legal. But
and
as soon as that
talking to him, he said he's been raided a couple of times, and they've got to give him his stuff back because he's in alignment.
And it's crazy because when you walk past their store, you smell, but they've cultivated these plants and they work with people who are real, I don't even want to call them real people, but they're really in the industry of making marijuana legal, and they understand what they have to do and the laws they have to abide. That's why we do Wednesdays, or Thursday, whatever the day is. But they understand the law, so yeah, go and get it going.
So
a definition of drug: a medicine or other substance which has a physiological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body.
Okay, so I can use the word drug.
You can
technically.
I mean, because think about Walgreens logo is something like good drugs. It's weird. It's their original logo. It's very much like, it sounds like they're drug dealers.
Yeah, well, they were selling coke.
Yeah, exactly.
In the beginning, if y'all don't know, Walgreens was like one of the first people. They were selling like legal coke and heroin.
I worked at a compounding pharmacy.
This is in like 1918,
like 1809. Yeah. But no, I worked at a compounding pharmacy, and if you don't know, there's two pharmacies. There's a compounding pharmacy where they create the substance, and then there's ones that only get drugs that are already created. So we would get in deliveries of I want to say the right name because it didn't say cocaine on the package, but I can't remember the name. But it was cocaine. It was very small amounts of cocaine, but the actual pharmacist would have to create the drug that the doctor prescribed, and it was literal cocaine. And my mind was blown when I found this out. I didn't know life was like this. I was very young. I didn't know life was like this. But to me, that was crazy that I could sign a delivery for actual cocaine, but marijuana, I would go to jail if I'm smoking a joint. You know what I mean? So it's there, it's out there.
It just makes absolutely no sense.
Mhm.
So, there's that. Y'all, we're about to go ahead and go to a break real quick. When we get back from this break, we are talking science. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I saw her, so I'm gonna play her. We're gonna go ahead and play a little. Hey, can I get some new music, dope?
Woo! Yeah, we want some music.
Can I get some new music, dope? Because your locks in this video don't look like this no more. They not this color. They a whole lot longer. Like, can I get an updated video or something? Something. I ain't asking for a lot. It's not too many people who I just be like, you could send me your music without paying me. Dope. This is Dope Diana right here on Hits 92.3. The real definition of internet radio.
On it? Like, can you hear me? Okay.
I just wanna win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. Win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. Living with my eye open, still struggling to see light. That blind bat behind you, but they don't know that I bite. Them short shorts are quite tight. Your mama never taught right. Her head full of false hair, her mind full of starlight. Star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish he would get with me tonight. Don't wanna struggle, man, no fights, just spotlights and hot times. Drive by, don't duck, cause I'm the spiritual figure. The country melisma can't fuck with you if you pull the triggers, that's ignorant. Yeah, nigga, I mean, they seen the opportunity, so I stepped up and seized it. Now I'm trying to finish this so I can get back to school shit. My parents kinda think that my rapping is cool shit. Glad they on my side, but they don't see that I do this. If I had a chance, don't you think I would use it?
Hell yeah.
These niggas swearing I'm foolish, but they just want me to do it. They waiting on me to prove it. Just wanna win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. Win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. The struggle never ends, but yet my happiness seems to grow. Got my family all around me, and through me that love shall flow. Until the day I grow enough to break society's chains. In my pocket a little fame, in the other a watching rain. At this point I don't give a damn. I won on every level, I found out all the secrets, I collected all the medals. Yet to you I'm still a peddler, a very unfit young woman. Yet I do everything I need to keep the ball a-rolling. I feel frozen, I shouldn't smoke today. You think I'm in your face but I'm so far away. With my long sleeves, no scars today. You love me flaws and all, but flaws is all I have. You clutching onto me, but you tell me not to crab. You wanna know the word, but you ain't never felt the grass. Connect to the atmosphere, feel your sins past. Wake up from your dreams, take your ass to class. Win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for. I just wanna win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for. I just wanna win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family.
my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. The riches, yeah.
219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219INK. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Hi everyone. My name is Ty. I joined the book club because lately I've been working on a lot of self-development. I'm trying to push myself to actually create the life that I want. So I joined the book club as a way to help change their mindset, as a way to learn something different and something new that'll help push me there. So far, reading this first book, I can't say that it has changed the way I think, like completely. Like my perception of things now is a lot different than what it was when I started. So I'm excited, so excited to be here. I can't wait to finish this book, which is why I've been reading so many pages lately, because I want to make sure I stay on track. I want to make sure I keep up, and I'm excited to see what book comes next and excited to learn and network with everyone in the group. Have a nice Sunday. Bye.
It's hefty shit. I ain't gang legend. I'm a legend. I thought it was love when we made love. Damn, you got control of me. It ain't no controlling me. No. I thought it was love when we made love. Damn, you got control of me. It ain't no controlling me. No, I'm feeling good with some drugs. You got me tripping, feeling for your love. First class in the mix, you know what it was. Paper planes at midnight, baby, keep it up, and you don't need a Red Bull. Girl, it's still get you wet. Pull up and come by, girl, I love to feel you sing. And instead of buying bottles, yeah, I should've bought a ring. See, I'm tripping, kiss me reminiscing, falling off my pimpin' ass gripping. She throwing that back, so I forget that you got control on me. But you can't let go of me. Be my Coretta Scott King, I be your MLK. Going through hell for your love and them badass kids. We should've split when I cheated. This love you can't receive it. Pop a perk up, pain pill, nah, you can't relieve it. This life that we living, know it's cold on the other side when I ain't there. Talking about you don't care. Still smoking cherry lemonade just to ease the pain. And the champagne wishes, toast to more visions. Left logic at home, took a chance with passion. Have you ever been in love, baby? I'm just asking you. When we made love, damn, you got control of me. It ain't no controlling me. No, I thought it was love. When we made love, damn, you got control of me. It ain't no controlling me. No, 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 no. When we made love, damn, you got control of me.
Y'all, Alix is always gonna be my response. Alex.
I gotta
So
live
you
in my
seen that?
you seen that post on TikTok or Instagram or wherever on social media, basically, that was like, me and my friends gonna give every dude a nickname.
Oh, absolutely.
The way I cracked up, cause the way me, you, and Kels, me, you, and Kels in that group chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ain't no nigga in that group chat got a name.
No, I don't
even my husband. I barely call my husband George in the group chat. He that nigga.
No, every dude has a nickname. Your friend group, that's how you refer to them. It's usually based off their physical appearance. But I was wondering
or what they do for you.
If you're someone with multiple if you're someone with multiple men or boyfriends or whatever in your life, do y'all ever make them fight in your head? Like, do y'all ever make them like put them in a boxing ring and be like, I bet bow legs will whoop no hair's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't celebrity death match them? I do. I know who can beat who up. I put them in a little bracket, like a little World Series tournament. That shit, I guess I'll just be fantasizing the wrong way. My bad.
I've honestly never had a boyfriend who has a temper like that, who just gets mad like that.
Not even that they would really fight.
No, I just can't. No, what I'm saying is I can't imagine them
fighting.
Right, it like mad at a outside force.
Yeah.
But I do have a friend who has always been very protective of me. And I will say, out of everybody, I think he's gonna be the one to whip anybody's ass. Like, it's crazy. And he old.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that'd
he
be
can
the old
move.
one. No, yeah.
But he can move. And I promise you, like, say something crazy to me and he gonna be like, who the fuck is you talking to?
Yeah.
But he one of them ones, he'll rather embarrass you. Like I've heard stories of things that have happened with him and other women. And he told me how he's just like completely embarrassed the hell out of the dude who was doing wrong by her and his methods. I'll tell you off camera, because on camera people will know what I'm talking about. But his methods were so funny that I was just like, yeah, that's you.
No,
That's you.
yeah. I kind of do. I just in my head, I just know that this one will whoop this one's ass. Or just not that they're even fighting over me. Just put them in the ring together and see who's gonna win.
Men, do y'all like it when women fight over y'all? Like, you can't tell me that I'm convinced. Y'all absolutely love crazy women. Like women who are a little off they rocker, who talk shit to y'all a little bit. like not disrespectfully, but just
in the cutest way possible.
Yeah. Y'all like that shit.
They do.
Y'all do.
They do.
Y'all do. I'm so convinced.
I think that's my most appealing factor, to be honest. I'm that much off my rocker, but I know how to stay in place. I don't know how I'm like that, but I am. But they do.
And see, I'm not off my rocker, and I be out of place.
Like, yeah, you make your man go get a man massage at jujitsu. But no, I've been told that it keeps it interesting. If they know you're really not going to pour bleach on their clothes, but you still talk enough shit, it keeps it interesting. They're not scared.
And see, I'm the asshole that I'm going to pour.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to talk shit about it. You're just going to come home.
Exactly. So that's real crazy right there. I'm pseudo crazy.
You ain't met my mama.
No,
I told you my mama took me on. She's gonna hate me for this, but this is my truth, Mom. Whatever. My mom took me on a field trip to teach me the correct way to slash tires. Because yes, fellas, there is a accurate way to slash tires.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, be afraid of the woman who knows that if you break out all of his windows, he's not going to care because insurance will pay for it, especially that front window or that back window.
Yeah.
But guess what? You can break them side windows all day long, and as long as you only do 3 of them, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Them small triangle windows are the best. Those are the best. And then if you're going to slash his tires, only slash 2 or 3. And if you're gonna slash 2, do 1 in the front and 1 in the back.
There's a lot of different ways to do it right. I don't. I've never really. My craziness comes in defense of my friends. I'll do some crazy shit for my friends. But for me,
Really?
yeah, I've done some shit that, I probably should have done for my friends. They weren't sticking up for themselves. But me, I will walk away.
You're a
from situation.
protector.
Oh, definitely. My name means defender of mankind, and that is very true to who I am. But yeah, I've done some fuck shit, but never to my nigga, because I'll just walk away and I'll fuck with his head. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with his head.
I'm a Dear John.
Oh, you'll write a letter and leave?
No, I have.
I know. I know. I heard the story.
That nigga came home and everything was gone.
Dear John.
And I just left him a note, and I was like, hey, look, I've paid up my half of the rent for like the next 2 months.
Uh-huh.
When the lease is up, hit
Do
me
whatever
up
you
and
do.
get my money.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm not about to keep having this conversation with you.
Yeah.
We're not about to keep going back and forth. We've been going back and forth over and over and over again. I've already told you how I felt. Now I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a wrap. I'm not about to sit up here and play these games with you.
That's what we were talking about, reverse stalking. Like following your dude. I'm like, you don't follow him around. You show up before he does. You get there before he does. So guess what? Now he's stalking your ass. I'll teach y'all about it.
So I'm that woman where they be like if you ever catch your dude on a date or something like that, what would you do? I'm not the type to go throw juice and liquid and all that other stuff. I would never. What I would do is tip your waitress and ask her, can I serve your food to the table? So here I come and I'm in my regular clothes and I'm just going to bring you and her your food and smile and walk away and wonder. Well, I'm not going to wonder. I'm going to sit at my table and watch. Are you stupid enough to eat this?
One thing I did do when I was real young, my guy, I found out he was talking to a bunch of girls and I got all their names. This was back when two-ways were out. Like, I got their names. I made a shirt. This was like when you could do iron-ons, like you printed off the computer. I made a shirt with all their names on it. It just had Tiffany, Elite, like how the DMX song goes, just had their names on it. And I never said a word, showed up to his house with the shirt on. He looking. And it's like you could see him processing that shit. I never said a word. We were there for about 30 minutes. He's like, man, what the fuck? And I'm like, what? He's like, you're weird. You're crazy. What is it? And I'm like, why? And
why? What did I do?
I said, and I never mentioned the shirt, but obviously those names jarred and triggered you because you realizing, bitch, I know all them hoes. And so, yeah, that's the kind of shit.
As a youngster, I wouldn't have done it, but now I'm the type that I would find her and send you a picture of me and her laying together.
Oh, there's a
Oh, I will. I will fuck your mistress.
Oh yeah.
Because you could have brought her to us, but instead you were selfish. So I can be selfish too.
That got to be a Libra thing, because I will, if I realize that's who you are. Oh, bitch, I'm on it too. Bitch, she finna be mine before she yours. Then I
promise you. Look, I've worked it out in my head. Okay, so somebody somewhere is gonna be like, she's lying, but I've never been cheated on. And what I mean by that is ignorance is bliss. So if I have been cheated on, I've never caught anybody or had to catch anybody, and nobody's never. The moment I feel like you're cheating, there's nothing you can tell me. You're cheating.
Yeah.
So I've never felt like, but I've only had 2 real boyfriends.
Yeah.
Everybody else was just, hey, they don't count. So I've never been cheated on or whatnot, but I am definitely the type that if you cheat on me, I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you and fight about it. If okay, let's say my husband cheated on me, like as a married person, and I caught him. Oh, I'm sick with it. Yeah, I'm sick with it. We're not getting a divorce because I need the pension. I had to get this pension. But no, jokes, George. But if I found out you cheated on me, I'm just gonna hit you with the okay. Well, we just gonna have an open relationship. We're not gonna argue about it. I'm not gonna discuss it. We just gonna have an open relationship. And every single time I leave the house and come back home, you are going to wonder.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna wonder what I was doing, don't ask me no questions, and I'll never ask you. I am very strong with I just won't ask.
Yeah.
I want to know. I might even look.
but I will never ask you.
Yeah, you'll never know.
And
that
don't
I
ask
know.
me because I'm be like, no, you started this.
Yeah, no.
Like I've been really lucky. I've
in
been
on
cheated
someone
with.
cheating.
I haven't cheated on.
I walked in on the guy cheating on me, and it was crazy because
Please tell me he didn't say it wasn't me or some stupid shit like I didn't meet. Like
no, it was just her name was Alexis. She was fluffy. She had curly weave. Yeah. It was literally like a pseudo version of me, and I just no, and the situation was just so crazy because he invited me over and then stopped answering the phone. Bitch, what you think I'm finna do? You not answering the phone? I'm finna pull up, walk in, cause bitch, I can walk in, and yeah, they sitting right there. And mind you, I knew her. She worked next door to us and would come over to our job, and she would talk to him, whatever. It wasn't nothing like that. Well, it was clearly, but just the whole process. I didn't flip out. And this was the first time ever, and I didn't flip out. I was just like, really? That's what you want? All right. I got my little shit that I had over there, and I left. I never spoke to him again.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him several times.
My
after.
presence is a gift, babe.
Yeah, never spoke to him again. Shout out to I think Aaron. I forget your last name.
Libras are.
Shout out to
Whoa, what is that?
the computer.
From where? Shut up.
David Fraser
my
says
God.
you didn't just tell women how to slash
And
tires
did.
and break windows.
I did.
This is a motivational show. What you
And
talking
did.
about? He
So
said yes,
did.
men love crazy women.
And we know. And we know.
Gotta keep it spicy.
Okay. Almost everyone is about to become a year younger in South Korea.
Yeah.
The current system starts counting age at 1 year old at birth. And the Korean age system has caused confusion at home and abroad. Yeah, nah, bitch, I'm definitely confused and trying to figure this out. Oh, you gotta be joking. They won't let me see the article now.
I could tell you about it. I read it.
Okay, go ahead. Hit us with it because
Well,
it won't let me see
So
it.
basically over in those countries, they count birth 3 different ways. They count it from you got 3 birthdays. You got your actual birth date, and then you have the date that they believe you were conceived. I guess it's a year prior. And then there's just one.
How do you know when a person was conceived?
It's like they count a year prior to your birthday. But here's the weird part. If you are born at December 31st, you turn a year old January 1st. So you can literally be born 2 years old over there because of the year change, and then they add the extra year from conception. So it's very confusing, but what is happening is it is making so much backlogs in their government. So when say you go apply for food stamps, which I don't know if they had that shit over there, but you go apply for food stamps, you got 3 different birthdays, right? That's interesting. You got 3 different birthdays on your documents, and it's weighing down their system, their paper system. So they're like, fuck it, we about to come up with one birthday, and y'all just gonna have to abide by that. And I think that makes sense. Like, I went to school with a lot of Asian, a huge Asian community. All of their birthdays were December. All of them. Everyone's birthday was December. And I'm like, how is this possible? But
like the same day in December?
Usually the last week in December was most of their birthdays. And I'm talking about a vast majority. But it's because their government.
If you just want to say you want to have a big birthday party, just say you want to have a big birthday party. Bitch, first of all, I'm not sharing my birthday with all of y'all because whose birthday are you going to?
Just have it at Jeju.
Y'all see the Cash App? If y'all would like to help fund my Jeju trip,
there you go.
Every little bit helps. It's only $35 to get in. Y'all got $35. Somebody send me $35 to get in. What's up?
Or 7 people can send 5.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The massages is only $50. It start at $50.
Oh, here we go. Big Red Lee said we don't like crazy women.
Lies.
Y'all create crazy. I know that's Red Warrior's Love, right?
Yeah.
He creates crazy women. I already know that. That shit. And he liked that shit.
And he like that shit.
He do like it.
And he like that shit.
I just had a vision in my head.
You can't be from South Memphis, Arkansas, West Missouri, and not like a crazy bitch.
In South Memphis, Arkansas, West Missouri.
Yeah. Like, you can't be from there and not like crazy bitch. So it says, as Alix just said, she's absolutely right. On Thursday, the country's parliament called the National Assembly and passed a set of bills requiring the use of international age counting system where age is based on birthday. God, I need some weed.
Fell over.
South Korea currently uses a 3 age counting systems But most citizens abide by the Korean age, where a person is 1 year old as soon as they are born and gain 1 year on every New Year's Day. And a baby born on December 31st would be considered 2 years old the next day. The change will, that is a direct reflection of your age has nothing to do with wisdom.
Age is irrelevant at this point.
The change actually goes into effect this coming June. So technically, babies born from now until then could still go by the traditional Korean age system. While majority of South Koreans do go by the Korean age, most seem to support the move to the more widely used system, where a person is 0 on the day that they are born and gain a year every birthday. More than 80% of South Koreans supporting the unifying age counting system, according to a September poll. And 86% said they would go by their birth date age in their daily lives, according to the poll. South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol had promised to unify the country's age counting systems on the campaign trail earlier this year, saying that they created unnecessary social and economic costs. South Korea has been tallying age by birth dates since the 1960s. But while most East Asian countries have scrapped the traditional age counting system, some have yet to follow suit. For example, in China, which uses the normal age counting system, a person is considered 1 year old on the day they are born, and they gain a year on the Lunar New Year. It's so fucking confusing.
Yeah, I'm saying
and that's why y'all need to stop that. That is just,
it's called a birth date,
right?
Not a conceived date, not a post date. It's a a birth date.
So in that right, then it's like you can't even, an abortion wouldn't be possible because that's a living. He's already a year old.
Yeah, you can't abort. That's called
you can't abort. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Good morning, YFR.
Hey, how
What's
you
that
doing?
stand for? Ty B got
Let's see what else. We got another story. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the names of these next 3 stories. They're all about animals, and you guys can pick which ones you want because we only got a few minutes left.
Real quick. Doctors just discovered that dolphins can also have Alzheimer's. All right, go ahead. Alzheimer's and orgasms.
Do you guys want to talk about ants?
I love ants.
Mises or wolves?
I like ants, but I love wolves. So, because wolves turn me on. So let's go. Hey, dude. They so sexy. Just prowling through the night. I want a wolf.
All right. So,
Nitra said, YFR said ants.
There's a parasite that makes wolves more likely to become pack leaders.
See why I like them? Pack leaders.
A parasite might be driving some wolves to lead or even go solo. Wolves in Yellowstone National Park infected with Toxoplasma gondii make more daring decisions than their infected counterparts. Research, oh my God, pop-ups. Researchers report in November in Communications Biology. The wolves' enhanced risk-taking means they are more likely to leave their pack or become leaders of their own.
Yes.
Those are 2 decisions that can really benefit wolves or could cause wolves to die, says Connor Meyer, a field biologist at the University of Montana in Missoula. The findings reveal the parasite's potent ability to influence a wolf's social fate. Disease is also considered important for wildlife, mostly in the context of killing its host, Meyer says. But we have evidence now that just being infected with a certain parasite, Toxoplasma, can have a pretty major implications for wolf behavior. Single-cell T. gondii has a track record of altering animal behavior. Its most important hosts are cats, which provide breeding ground for the parasite in their small intestine. The parasite's offspring hitch a ride on the feline feces. Other animals then ingest the parasite.
Like a deer would ingest it.
Which then manipulates its I can do this. Which then manipulates its new host behavior by tweaking certain hormones, making the host bolder or more aggressive. Infected mice, for example, can fatally lose their fear of cats, allowing the parasite to infect more hosts once the mice are consumed.
Now the cats are crazy.
In Yellowstone
Y'all
National
love
Park,
eating
many
cats.
wolves are also infected with T. gondii, recent research has shown. So Myers and colleagues wondered if gray wolves in the park showed any parasite mind bending of their own. Wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone in 1995. Ongoing study of the park's packs meant that the researchers had access to about 26 years worth of blood samples, behavioral observations, and movement data for 229 of the park's wolves. The team screened wolf blood for the antibodies against T. gondii parasites, which reveal an infection. The researchers also noted which wolves left their pack, usually a family unit consisting of a breeding pair and their offspring, or become a pack leader. Both were high stakes moves for a wolf. Infected wolves were 11 times as likely as non-infected wolves to disperse from their pack, and about 46 times as likely to eventually become pack leaders. So, do you think this could happen in humans? Do you think there's a parasite or a bacteria that humans could consume or
it's called social
be
media.
Infected?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Social media
Yeah,
or beer?
social media is what they're infected by, and it gives them this this thing. But I absolutely believe this could trickle down to human psychology. And then even if you think about wolves from back in the day, folklore, Little Red Riding Hood, even. You know what I'm saying? The wolf is
I always felt like Little Red Riding Hood was actually a porn.
It is. I love that movie.
It's a porn.
I always think about
Little Red Riding Hood is a porn, y'all. I don't know how y'all don't see this, but a wolf eats the grandma.
No. Wait. You're wrong. The wolf don't eat the grandma, right? Don't he tie her up first? Yeah. he ties her up first.
And then he eats her. And then he crawls in her bed and waits for her daughter or granddaughter to come. So
in
that
a
he
little
can
red
then,
cape with nothing underneath.
So that he can then eat her too.
Yes!
That's a porn.
I used to love this shit growing up. People would...
I remember because nobody else agrees with me. That is Little Red Riding Hood
is a big porn.
Is a porn.
When it used to be read to us in school, my heart went to the wolf. Like I would draw hearts around the wolves in the books. Like I wanted the wolf. Like where is this nigga at? Like, like grandma old already anyways. You know what I'm saying? I got goodies. Bitch, we finna have fun. Like, where is my wolf?
Have you seen a wolf's snout?
Yes.
And tongue?
Yes.
He can give you both
at the same
damn time. This is a porn. This is a porno. I don't care what y'all say. Little Red Riding Hood is a porn.
Most of them stories are kind of pornish anyway, but I've always had an affinity for the wolf. Basically what they're saying, how he's a leader of the pack. He'll go out there and he has no fear and stuff like that. That wolf howling at the
He
moment,
got all hustle and
no fear. I'm with it.
Y'all ever seen Wolverine? The origin story?
Yeah.
Kikukushu?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, one man wolf pack. Ain't that what Alan said from Hangover?
Man, I'm telling you.
I'm
telling you. Ain't nothing wrong with a little wolf. David said, Alix, you just took the words out of my mouth while I was typing. Social media is definitely a parasite.
Yeah, it can cause all of those issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you affect others very easily
by spreading your yep.
I know, yeah. I think I definitely see that.
Well, since Alix asked about ants, we'll go ahead and do ant count, and then we're gonna have to get out of here because we got another show coming up. But I'm waiting for it to pull up. Come on. Okay. How many ants are there on Earth?
7 bajillion trillion fajillion.
Well, scientists have estimated how many ants there are on Earth, and a clue. It's a lot. Ants are tiny in size, but not in number. There are about 20 quadrillion ants on the Earth at any given time. A new study has estimated that's 20,000 trillion individuals.
The estimate is 2 to 20 times higher than previous ones, according to the study published in the journal Proceeding of the National Academy of Sciences. We were very surprised about the large number of ants we found. An insect, nah, I don't feel like reading all that extra qualifying her. We virtually didn't have any expectations because the numbers which floated around beforehand in the scientific literatures were basically educated guesses. And they had very little empirical data to work from. And so this is the novelty of our study because we synthesized the data from a lot of empirical studies. The previous global estimate of between 1 quadrillion and 10 quadrillion ants by renowned biologist Bert Hollabander and Edward O. Wilson assumed that they made up approximately 1% of the world's estimated insect population of 1 quintillion individuals, according to the study. However, the research team of this latest study based new estimate on observational evidence from the extensive data set by globally distributed ant samples. The authors identified and assessed 465 suitable studies encompassing about 13,000 sampling locations covering all continents and major biomes where ants live. Where's the 2 places? There's only 2 places on the earth that ants aren't.
Antarctica and
North Pole. Scientists could use study to a comprehensive data set which spans 80 years to predict what future communities or environments might look like, according to Newton. For example, the team estimated the number of ground-dwelling ants, which densely populate tropical and subtropical regions such as South American forests, to be around 3 quadrillion. We might be able to already see change over time in our data set. I can't pronounce this man's name. He highlighted that changes in agriculture or the way forests have been logged could impact the number of ants. No one has ever assembled a data set on ants on a global scale. Why? Because it's a whole fucking bunch of them. He added that while they knew from studies that ant numbers were very high in the tropical forest of West Africa compared with regions in the Arctic, we don't know what the picture is and how many numbers there are. Its estimated abundance of ants exceeds the combined biomass, that is the total mass of wild birds and mammals, and is equivalent to about 20% of human biomass. Surprisingly, the common question I get asked is how many ants are there on Earth? And although there are some estimates, none of the numbers being used have felt robust. In this new study, estimated based on nearly 500 studies across the world, gives us the best answer yet to this tricky question. An astonishing thing is not just the overall number, but the proportion of the biomass that ants represent. 1/5 of the biomass of all humans. It really underlines just how important ants really are. So, what's the weirdest ant you've ever seen?
I don't know if I'd say weird necessarily. I just know those ones that are big and red, or they're both colored, like Harley Quinn ants, like they're red and black, half and half. We had a house, and it was a 3-story house, but the way it was built, it was a lot of ground underneath. And when we lived there, one day I go and open the door, and I'm starting to look. It was an ant colony. It was huge, and they never fucked with us. They were never in our house, but I was so surprised at how big their city was under our home. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's fascinating. I love watching ants. I've had ant farms.
I was about to say ant farms are pretty damn
if
cool.
you watch how I feel like ants are what we should be as humans. If we take away society and everything that we have, we could literally fall in line. They listen to nature. They just do. And I feel like we could really work like ants. And it's when you watch each of their roles and how they I don't know if it's just from being high. I could just watch them forever. Like, I think they're really interesting. But yeah, I think them big juicy red ants are weird.
It's the big black ones.
They look like cartoons to me.
Them big black ants.
That's the Argentine ant.
Man, them things scare the shit out of me. But I always just think when I hear stories like this, or when I read stories like this, because I mean, it's enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? It really is enjoyable for me. But when I read stories like this, I think of stuff like Avatar. Like, if we went to another planet,
what kind of animals and insects would they have on that planet that were, you know, across the globe of the planet? Or, you know, what kind of biodiversity do ants have? Because like you just said, we just named like 4 different types of ants.
Yeah, it's a bajillion ants.
You know what I mean? There are so many different species and subspecies of ants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be perfectly honest with you, I honestly feel like bees are nothing but flying ants.
I mean, but yeah.
Bees are flying ants.
I love me some bees. I love bees. No, I always think about, okay, so you know, all of our research scientifically is up. We go outer space. We never go down. We never go in the water. We never go to the core of the earth. But what if?
What's a water ant?
There could be a shrimp. No, that's a roach.
No, that's a roach.
Yeah, I don't know. But think about, what if the ants are really keeping us up? They're the ones keeping the ground up. They're under there doing the cultivating, the plowing, the moving around, making tunnels, making sure shit. Like, if you remove ants from society, I bet we die. Like, I could see us just
answer along the lines of bees.
I definitely think so.
Because y'all know if we lose the bees, we're done.
Yeah,
it's
and they're on the way out. You know that, right?
Yeah, if we lose the bees, we're done.
Yeah,
we
fuck
have
fire ants.
Yeah,
I don't like fire ants. If you do want to submit music, you go to allhustlenofear.com, submit your music there, and then we'll move from there. YFR.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Have you ever stepped in a fire ant pile or been engulfed? What? You haven't? Oh my God. It's one of the worst things ever, because even when they're gone, you still feel them. Yeah. I've had to leave school because they attacked my leg and I didn't know until it was too late. Big Red Lee said, we put our tent over a fire ant colony in Texas. We got bit the hell up. Hell yeah. I know a girl who is allergic to ants. She has to do the EpiPen. She's almost died a couple times, and she swells like a Professor Clump. Is that his name? She swells like that, and she ended up having to get EpiPen for ants. But
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's time for us to get out of here. But before we go, we got to let you know about a couple of things. All right. First thing we got to let you know is we have a contest going. We're giving away a prize pack from Airport Vapes. If you go on All Hustle No Fears Instagram, I've also posted it on TikTok and Facebook as well. But if you go on All Hustle No Fears Instagram, you will see the rules. I'm about to go ahead and play it for you guys right now. And that's also where you need to comment done or leave your profile name so that we can call tomorrow. We are going to come in tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay. So tomorrow when we come in, we are going to call at 9:15. We're going to call you at 9:15 and we're going to call you through Instagram. Okay. So you got to make sure you have your phone turned on. Alix would lose. You have to make sure you have
unless you have my bat phone.
Right. You got to make sure you have your phone turned on and you have to answer, and you need to know what word does Kales absolutely hate. And as a matter of fact, instead of me just telling you, I'm just going to play you the video. Here we Oh, hell. Where is it? Oh, here we go.
We're going to do a contest, and Airport Vapes, they put together a really dope-ass package for me. First thing you have to do is you got to follow Airport Vapes, okay? Follow Airport Vapes on Instagram. You have to be following All Hustle No Fear on YouTube. And third thing that you need to do is you need to tag your name in the comment section. We're gonna go through it, we're gonna pick a winner, and we're gonna call you, okay? Yes. And then I think I might make it even a little bit more fun.
What?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh, you gotta answer a trivia question?
And you have to answer a trivia question. The question is, what word does Kales absolutely hate above every other word? Kales hates this word. She don't like it when you say the words.
Oh, I think I know.
Yes.
Okay.
And she don't like it when we say the word, and she won't say the word. And if you are able to tell us that you are 21 or older and you live in the Atlanta area, because you have to come pick it up, we can't mail this stuff out, you will win a prize pack from Airport Vapes. Okay? We got some stuff. You're going to get all of it. It smells good. There are things in here. It's really dope. Alright?
Yeah, I don't know any other ways to tell y'all what I was trying to tell y'all, but y'all make sure y'all win that prize pack from Airport Vapes. It's a
I'm about to use my Finsta account. If I step out during the phone call, just know. Hello. Because I need that prize pack, y'all. Or if whoever wins,
share.
Yes.
We'll sit in the car with you. But like I said, you have to know the word that Kels absolutely hates. We've actually said it a couple of times on the show today, and we've let you know that we've said it by do. So make sure you're tuned in tomorrow, and we will definitely do that. We got to get out of here, you guys. But as always, if you're watching us on Bigo, you can download the Hits 92.3 app. You can listen to all of the different shows on this platform. We have a plethora of shows with all kinds of topics, and they're really dope. If you want to keep in touch with All Hustle No Fear, go ahead and visit us at allhustlenofear.com. I am working on our membership, and I'm working on adding the shows to allhustlenofear.com. I'm also working on being able to go live through allhustlenofear.com. Like I've said at the beginning of the week, your content is yours and yours alone, and you need to have control over your content. So for the last year, that's what I've been working on, and I finally got to a place where I'm there. It just takes about 45 minutes to an hour to upload each show. I have 456 shows.
Damn.
So this is actually 457. So I have to determine which shows are actually going to make it up there, and then we move forward. Because I'm really thinking, instead of trying to catch all the old shows, just wait till January 1st and start from January 1st and go that way.
I would definitely go pick out the best of the old shows, maybe a hot 20.
Okay.
Because we've got really good shows that need to be seen again.
Right.
And then from there move forward. It's a new season, it's a new year. It's
Yeah.
It's new bitches in the building.
Right, definitely.
That's 18 days of uploading you have. If you were to upload, that's a month of uploading.
And that's only if they upload consistently. Like,
they
don't,
with no pause.
They don't hit me with that. Oh,
David Frazier, go ahead and go to allhustlenofear.com. You did?
He's
All
already
right.
Yep,
So
he's already done.
make sure you're next to your phone.
Yep. So this is All Hustle No Fear. Like we said, if you have music and you want your music promoted, music is promoted with All Hustle No Fear. We don't just play it on the radio. And thanks to Teacher Anitra, we're about to work on our Spotify playlist so that we can promote our Spotify playlist. But it's going to have all of the music of people who have submitted their music with us on that Spotify playlist. So y'all make sure y'all check that out by, like I said, download All Hustle No Fear and submit your music. And also, if you want to be come for an interview or anything else, allhustlenofear.com. We got to get out of here, you guys. It's time for our day to be over. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned on the app, because the next show is All My Friends Radio, and they are amazing. When I tell you that they have a really dope show with live music and stuff, y'all check them out. And we're gonna leave out of here with some Londrell, because I'm enjoying everything about him. This is 222 by Londrell, 2222, which works out perfectly because today is 12/22/22. Makes the most sense. It's a lot of twos. It's a lot of twos.
Y'all better not have sex.
All right.
Don't get pregnant.
Hey, look.
Biblical child.
Real quick though. Just real quick. Hold on. Wait, where is it? There it is. All Hustle No Fear. AHNF 923 ATL. I'm trying to go to the spot. What's up?
Hey, y'all can send $22 and be spiritually aligned.
Exactly.
Yes.
Send me some money to get rubbed on naked. Bye.
You have to find a way to persevere through your tears, even if it seems absurd. Celebrate life with love and gratitude, no matter what things occur. My faith in God allows me to redeem my dreams deferred. The Christ that is manifested in me allows me to manifest things with words. Abide in his covenants, and all things ye ask shall be given to you. Know that the tree of your life will not bear fruit if not connected to the root of spirit and truth. I pray that you find God in the midst of searching for material things, and return to your God nature as a spiritual being. All of your life you've been trying to find things to satisfy your soul. I would like for you to know that it is only the bread of life that can magnify your goals. But through it all, you have to learn to pray and worship. Develop faith and know that patience is your greatest virtue. Follow your dreams. Whatever you chasing, you gotta be patient. No matter the test, whatever you facing, you gotta be patient. So many lessons to get to them blessings. You gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient, homie. Follow your dreams, whatever you chasing, you gotta be patient. Wherever you go, in so many places, you gotta be patient. Don't be complacent, and your situation, you gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient, baby. And every time that it seems like life is punishing you, understand that you're only being prepared for everything that you have coming to you. Your hopes and aspirations may not have manifested when you wanted them to, but the universe is working to make every one of them true. Trust and believe and you shall receive. This has been God's eternal promise since Adam and Eve. We all have dreams of extravagant things, but a tree must first grow before you gather its leaves. And winter must come to balance the spring. And flowers do die in the palace of queens. All that matters with dreams is that you keep them alive. Have faith in yourself, defeating demons inside. All that matters with dreams is that you keep them alive. This is your God-given purpose and your reason to fly. Follow your dreams. Whatever you chasing, you gotta be patient.